I hope that everybody is tuned in and ready for tonight's nigger chicanery. It almost started before the show even kicked off. Yes, indeed. So let me start this off formally because we're going to do this right. It's the first of the year. I'm going to introduce everybody. Then I'm going to let everybody get to cussing everybody out and all that good shit for today. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I already feel I told you I already talked to this nigga earlier today. I already know what's about to go down. So, hello, Miss Wonderful Miss Ida. How are you doing today? Let's start with you. How is
Happy
your
New Year!
Happy New Year. Yeah, bless your little
Hello,
heart. This nigga sitting up eating
hello.
sandwiches in front of me, but on the before we got ready. I swear this nigga that made me hungry and shit. Y'all know my little skinny fat ass don't take nothing for me to get hungry. And oh Lord Jesus, have mercy. Look, she gonna sit there and fuck me like that. Hallelujah. Amen. How you doing, baby? You
New
gonna
Year. It's a new year.
yeah, but
I'm good. We're
I
gonna
know
go
it's the new year. You started
happy
off
over
doing
cup
me wrong.
covering.
You started off doing me wrong. You know, if you're gonna eat some shit, you're supposed to send a nigga a piece of cake or something, but it's all right. Now she gonna sit there and sip on the shits. You motherfucker, fuck you. This one's for you. I'm drinking tonight for you. What's going on? We got the wonderful Mrs. Shantae on the line. How you doing, beautiful?
Hello.
Happy New
Oh, ain't that some sexy
Year!
shit?
Happy New Year.
She got the
Ring in the Holy Ghost. Ring in the Spirit. Ring in
bring
the
in the Holy
energy.
Ghost.
Ring it in. Ring it in.
At
This
least
nigga say
Shantae
bring
brought it.
in the
At least
Holy Ghost.
Shantae brought it in right.
Hey,
Oh
Hey,
Lord, Lord, no, we're gonna need the Holy Ghost tonight, y'all. I swear to God, we are. We're gonna need the Holy Ghost. And we got the wonderful, our newest edition, Miss Nikki. How you doing, baby girl? How you feeling?
Hello. How are y'all? Happy New Year.
Oh, ain't
Hey,
that
family.
hey? And I heard, Nikki, I,
hey,
I
Merry
seen
New
you that
Year.
tagged about 75 folks today.
Yeah, I
So
did.
so what you should do. I'm gonna send you the link in your messages. You take this link and go replace the original message so they'll already be tagged in that message. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. So you're just gonna erase the video and then you're just gonna take the link. So anybody else, I forgotten
Oh, so don't
somebody?
repost what I was about to do now. Wait.
Yeah. So you can just go ahead and share it on the post that you already shared that everybody's tagged in.
Oh, okay. Well,
You feel what I'm saying? And then you don't have to backtrack. You feel me?
I
uh,
know he make it
I
I
know, but
complicated.
know.
so
I
Soul
know.
about the repost again. Like, hey, we on. Tune in. That's all I was gonna say.
Well, if it's up to you. You can do either
No,
one.
come
It
on.
works
Just
for me.
send it to me. Send it
You
to me.
could
Send it
tag the
to
hell
me.
out of everybody all over again, or you could just go ahead and share the good Lord and the good gracious of the blessing that you already did. That's all. Oh, wait a minute. Don't say that one. Don't say that one. Don't say that one. Lord have mercy. I'm about to tweak. I'm about to tweak. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'm about to send you the wrong thing. And niggas are gonna be coming into the studio. I was gonna be mad as hell. Like, who is this nigga coming into the studio? Hold on 1 second. All right, then. I think we got somebody else online tonight, y'all. I don't know how well this is gonna go. But I don't I don't know. I don't know. Is Charlie on the line?
Man, you already know. I want all the smoke, bro.
Yeah, I could tell. I felt it in his spirit with his first introduction of he wants all the smoke. Y'all, okay. How y'all want to do this? I want to ask, do y'all want to go ahead and kick off with our clips? Or do y'all just want to go ahead and get into it with Mr. Charlie right quick? I'll let y'all go ahead and vote. Ladies, it's up to you. It's ladies' night, the first of the year. This is on you. I ain't got nothing to do but sip on this little drink right quick.
I'm as nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I
For
don't think
what?
Don't blame
I'm
Mr.
good either way.
Charlie, because
You,
Mr.
I'm
Charlie
good
is
either
just
way.
a man.
okay,
And
come on, let's get this vote
you
going. Let's
nervous?
go. Let's vote.
let's go.
Shantae, what you do? Vote. We
You
starting.
nervous
We
because
starting with
because
Charlie.
Do any of the
we telling
clips
the
have
truth
to do
out
with our subject?
Excuse me.
Any other clip?
Do any of the clips have to do with the topic that we're going to
I didn't
discuss?
get a chance to look at the clip that you sent me, but
No, no. I'm just saying in general what you already
no,
picked.
no, he didn't come with no clips. He said he just got all mouth
Okay.
for you tonight.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Yeah, he got all
Well,
mouth for you
give
tonight.
us 3 clips and then we go to Charlie, because, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's the second.
I don't need no help. I don't need no help.
So wait a minute. I'm waiting on Tate. So Tate, what you voting?
I'm good. I'm with Ida. 3 clips and then
All right, well,
we
hell, that's it. She ain't even
I
let
go
you
with
vote.
y'all.
They ain't even let you vote, Nikki.
Because I'm
All
trying
right.
to figure out this link he sent me that don't work.
Oh, it works, baby. Trust me. In the name of Jesus, it works. Trust me.
No.
Nikki,
I
just
ain't
do what you
loyal.
gonna do.
I've been with you this whole time, but I'm not loyal because you decide to go do something outside and you get caught, and it's my fault now. No,
How you
no,
loyal?
ain't
How is you
no
loyal?
man, ain't no man finna leave with no woman that look this good like me. Ain't no man finna leave with no woman that look this good like me. Why would you be out there committing crimes that you
Look
mad
this
go get
good.
another man look this good? You finna get mad because I'm gonna go get another man because you want to do stuff in the
Man,
street? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't
all
gonna
right,
happen.
All right, T. Granted, you
Okay,
look
okay,
good,
I
T.
do, and do.
I mean,
and
you look good, T.
and that's why I'm not waiting. You don't think it's another? You don't think it's another dude out there waiting on me?
Listen, first of all,
I'm listening.
First of all,
I'm listening.
You ain't loyal.
I'm loyal.
It
I
ain't
ain't
no
loyal.
way 30
I'm
days.
not loyal. 30
It ain't
days.
no way 30
1, 2, 3,
days.
4, 5, 30 minutes, baby. I'm out of there. 30 minutes. I'm out. You keep
All
talking.
right.
It's gonna be 30 seconds, and I'm gone.
Don't do 30
I'm
seconds.
out of there.
Don't do 30
Who?
seconds.
You gonna do 30 years? So what you talking about? Out of there. Out of there.
You tripping,
Out of there.
boy.
So you want me to wait and put my life on hold? It ain't gonna happen.
Okay, so I know it's a little confusing.
It was.
Shorty is basically telling this nigga, as fine as I am, I can go out here and go get me another nigga at any time that I want to. All right. So
All right.
let's just start there. You in a relationship, right? And you hear the words, as fine as I look, or as good, ladies, for y'all out there, for as good as I am, I can go fuck somebody right now. What would be your response? I want to start with Miss Nikki.
Why you want to start with me?
Yes, we got to start with somebody.
Okay, so you saying, okay, are we going? Okay, wait.
We
We're
saying
both
exactly
gonna
what
go-
I just said. A nigga is in your face telling you, like, yo, as good as I am, you see what I got going on. Fuck what you talking about. I'm about to go get some dick from somebody else. Point blank. What you gonna do?
If I'm saying that, then that's about right.
No, I ain't said you said that. I said the nigga said that to you.
Oh, he said that to me?
Yeah. It's always different when it's when you got to self-reflect, ain't it? It's always
he said it to
when
me.
somebody telling you some shit, huh? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then, I see.
Oh, come on. Where your spirit at now?
Okay, so wait.
You was ready
You
to the
gonna say that
motherfucker
to me?
first, wasn't you?
Well, first of all, you gonna say that to me, and then you expect me just to sit there and take what you just said. It's basically what you trying to tell me. That ain't gonna fly. First off, I'm gonna snap out first. I'm gonna tell you about yourself, and then I'm also gonna put you out. If we living together, go stay with who you about to go get it from. You don't have to come back over here. You can stay over there where she is. Please leave. Please leave today. Don't come back over here. Don't. We're good. I be like, go ahead. Let her deal with all the issues you got. Let her deal with all the bills that you have. Let her deal with all of that. You can leave me alone, and I'll be just fine if that's what you want to do. And then I will say it again. Is that what you want to do? Because I didn't say that.
You gotta ask them that. This is the question. You gotta ask a motherfucker if that's what they want to do, and they
yes, because you want to make sure that's what they say. So when they come back, you be like, no, that's what you said, not what I said.
So okay. I hear what you're saying, but I don't understand the whole fact of a motherfucker telling you that they're gonna go do some shit, and you gonna sit there and say, "Well, what?"
Because we like to make sure that that's what you are saying. We want to make sure you understood what you just said.
No, it ain't about him understanding it. To me, it's not about the other motherfucker understanding once they telling me they're gonna cheat on me, because now it's up to me to make a decision about what the fuck I'm about to deal with you or not. But that's a different conversation.
But most men come back and say,
"Bro, you know why them women say that shit."
Hold on, I'm gonna leave it to you last. Listen, you missed it.
But most men will come back and say, "Oh, I didn't say that. You took that the wrong way. I didn't mean it like that. You got all upset for no reason."
No. We ain't talking about
I was
it.
just saying
we
something
talking
to
about a
make
very
you mad.
specific conversation. A nigga tells you, "I'm about to go fuck somebody."
That's what
else.
I'm saying.
Look at me. So they being very specific when they talking.
Yes,
for everybody else is about to
but
ask.
then they'll double track back on the BSness of what they just said.
Yeah. Okay, Ida. A man comes home and tells you, "Fuck
Go ahead, Ida.
What you talking about? You see me. I'm a good looking nigga. I got a good job. Fuck you. I'm about to go get me some more pussy." What you gonna do? I want to hear what you gonna say.
Really?
Yeah, really. I'm talking to you. In the name of
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah. Fuck what you heard.
Mm-hmm.
You done messed up. You really don't know who I really am. If that's how you feeling, there go the door. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. If you feel like that, just remember, once you go, ain't no coming back. Like we say, ain't no backtracking because, like you always say, you ain't gonna get the same thing out there that you got here at home.
Exactly.
Don't play with me. Don't you really? You think I'm you gonna be like, oh well, I can call your bluff. Oh, I can show you better than I can tell you. Well, they say, well, one won't do, another one can, and two can play that game.
Oh
Anything
my
you can do,
God,
I
man.
know.
Hold on, Mr. Charlie.
Hold
You're
on.
gonna have to listen. Hold on, let me check
They
Charlie
always say,
right because I don't want Charlie
Oh
getting
my
too much trouble.
God.
nah, you good, you good.
Get the flow. You got to be as
Bro,
quiet as they
this
been.
is bullshit.
They don't care. I don't care what. I
That's
don't care
a
about you making
right.
it bullshit, bro. You
You
got
got
to
it. You gonna
your
have it in a few
goddamn
minutes. We
time.
gonna let
Bro,
you have it.
I ain't got nothing to say, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
got
got
That's
nothing to
okay.
say.
wait till I say, Mr. Charlie. What do you think about it? And you can respond to everybody that gave they little shout out. But go ahead and continue, Miss Eda.
But if it had been me back when, I might have let it slide and be like, oh, okay, no, babe, da da da. But me now, I like I say, what one want, another will.
Yep.
So I mean, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you. If you don't want to be here and you feel like somebody else can do better and you can get better, go get it.
Okay.
Go get your blessing.
Let's see what Miss Shantae got to say about that. Shantae,
Mother, queen
you at the
mother.
crib, you get into an altercation with your man, and the man tells you, hey, look here, woman. As fine as I am, and with my good job that I got, I ain't got to deal with your shit. I'm about to go get me some pussy from somebody else, and you gonna deal with it. Or you gonna what the fuck? Or you gonna get the fuck up on out of here? What you gonna do? I want to know what's gonna come out your mouth at that particular time, young slave. What's gonna come out the missionary's mouth, young lady? Hmm. Let
I don't like that laugh.
Shonda. Hallelujah.
That's cute.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's really
Yeah, he
cute.
meant it too. He meant it when he told you that too.
Okay.
Like,
So you're giving me an
yeah, he
ultimatum?
ultimatumed your ass. He told your ass,
Okay.
like, yo,
Okay.
you gonna either get your shit together or I'm about to go fuck somebody. Matter of fact, I'm just going to fuck somebody else. Just a nigga tell you they gonna fuck
Oh,
somebody else. What you gonna do?
okay.
Are
Okay.
you down for the cause?
Well, I tell you what, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy. I hope it's everything that you dreamed of and more.
Mm.
I hope it's the best piece of ass you have ever had in all your
All
days.
his days.
And even if it's not, it makes no never mind to me
Mm.
because you no longer live here.
Mm.
Have a nice night.
Mm. So you gonna just put the nigga on out?
Yes. Like I said.
How you gonna do it? You gonna do it nice and smooth, or you gonna move that motherfucker on up out of there?
Well, in life, there's choices to be made. How he tries to leave will determine how I put him out.
If it's off of the said conversation, the way that we just described it, how would that be? Would you be like, all righty, it's time for you to go? Or are you like, nigga, you got me fucked up?
I'm not wasting my energy, sweetheart. Because, see, you've already made up your mind. Before you even formed your lips, you already knew what you were going to do. I'm not about to waste my energy. There's no reason to argue. There is no reason for me to get all of it. It's okay. It's all right. Good luck. Now, if it just so happened, if it should just so happen that while you are enjoying said new piece of ass,
Mm-hmm.
body parts start falling off, hey, more power to you. Good luck in life. Just know that you won't be back here. That's it. That is it. That is all.
Okay, Mr. Charlie. Are you with us, Mr. Charlie?
Man,
We didn't gave you
yeah, man.
what is your thought
See
process?
all the time, right? Bro, all the time, right? it's an incomplete ass clip right there, right? Because we don't know what she said to make him say that. Ain't no nigga just jumping out saying that to no woman, bro. She had to say something, bro.
Okay.
But like women do, they put it all off on the man. He just ooh, because you know they don't take accountability for shit.
He on his
So,
shit. He ready for y'all.
you know, y'all just blame the man and you want to put the poor man out. But what did you do to make that man say he was finna go get some more pussy? You didn't give him no pussy. You was talking shit. What the fuck like y'all normally do? Like what the fuck did you do? You did something. Or he just came to you like that out the blue? Come on. Come on, bro.
Okay.
But what if your woman said the same thing to you? What if it was flipped on you like she did, Charlie?
Yeah, that's what I want to know, bro. Because you answering the
I
opposite
must
way.
have said some bullshit that made her flip out like that. See, I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I said some shit I ain't say that made her say go to a place that she shouldn't have went to, but I started this shit.
Okay.
Ain't no,
but what if you didn't, Charlie?
That's my question. Wait a minute.
But what if you didn't?
That's my question, you Charlie. Let's just say out the blue that you haven't done anything and you got a woman talking to you like that. What is your mind state then? Oh, come on.
Just a woman being a woman. That's all. It's just a woman being a woman. She want to start some shit. Won't feel like fucking up my day or whatever. But you know, just it is. You know, we can't really say nothing. We got to let them. You know, they be emotional and shit. You just gotta like take whatever they say. We can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? We can't have our days and shit like that where we just spaz out. You know, but it's all good. You know.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all want to put a motherfucker out and all that other shit. Like, dude, all this, you see what I'm saying? That's the first thing they want to do. They want to put a motherfucker out. They want to use that little power shit they get. It's why you got to have your own shit when you fucking with these women. Because that's all they use. I'm going to put this nigga out. Wow, no, this is my motherfucking house. Nigga. You can get the fuck on. I ain't with this
See,
shit.
and I feel the exact same way. That's why we have our own shit, so we can put y'all the fuck out.
Hey, listen, now that's
what I'm saying.
That's the one thing I can agree with. If you got your own shit, yeah, it's a different conversation. But then, okay, but let's look at it from this situation. Let's look at it from y'all went into this crib together. Y'all been a couple and y'all went out and y'all got this crib together. Both y'all names on the lease. Who the fuck getting out?
Hell,
that's a different question.
Nobody.
I will leave for peace.
She got the problem, so she got to get the fuck out. I ain't going no motherfucking way. I'm paying bills in this motherfucker. You got problem, get your ass out.
Then what is she paying the bills too? Y'all both paying bills.
Well, she gonna sit her motherfucking ass down and we gonna work this out. If she don't want to work this out, take your ass on. I ain't finna be, man, come on, man. I ain't finna be doing this shit with these women, bro. Hell no. That's all they want you to do is go back and forth with.
Not all day.
Don't say all day.
He said it. Shit, he said it.
Because you making a whole lot of generalizations out here in the street, bro.
It's not a day. It's the women that you messing with. It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
I'm
not an
all the time. Y'all just reword that shit.
Y'all okay? Well, y'all all the same too. Then y'all deadbeat daddies. Y'all dumb as shit. Y'all don't got jobs. Y'all can't support a family. Let's just throw everybody all in the same fucking pot. How about that? Black men ain't shit. That's right, right? Because we all making generalizations in this bitch. So y'all ain't shit.
Y'all say that all day.
No, we
don't.
No, we fucking don't.
No, we don't.
No, we fucking don't.
No, we don't.
Yes, y'all do.
But go ahead.
No, we don't.
But go ahead. Next clip.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. First off, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Time out. One at a time, because I'm hearing 4 people talk.
So wait a minute.
This is what I wanted. This is what I want, and this is what I want, and this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna let Ida give her response, and then I'm gonna let my man Charlie come back and give his response to Ida. If there's somebody outside of that, y'all know we got the private chat to say, hey, I want to come up next because I don't want it to become a conversation where we all talking and nobody can hear us. Now, if you out there, I'm gonna tell this to everybody out there. Don't sit up here and act like you don't see the fucking phone number on the screen. If you want to get into this conversation and you got something to say, you dial that number at the bottom and hit that hotline. You know, you call us up and then hit the access code and make sure you hit the pound button. That's all I got to say to y'all. Now, come on, Miss Eda, talk to your brethren.
So, Miss Charlie, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm you know, have I ever said, or any other women up here ever said that you ain't shit or Russ ain't shit in a serious manner? Have we?
I don't know what y'all. I don't know what y'all be saying behind them closed doors.
No. Oh, baby, wait a minute. Hold on.
Y'all
Let
know
me
y'all
say
got.
something. No. When we up here, the 3 women that you got up here, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna go behind closed door and talk about you. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna come talk to you to your teeth. I ain't gonna go back behind like I'm doing right now. I ain't gonna go back behind and be like, Shantae, Charlie ain't shit, this and this and that. That ain't my forte. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna come to your teeth and talk to your teeth. Cause I ain't had a problem behind your back. I had a problem with your teeth. I'm not gonna talk about you behind your back. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna confront you with it. No, and I'm gonna say this. I can speak for me and my sisters, and I know they can. We have never ever said Russ ain't shit, you ain't shit. We ain't never generalized all y'all as in one male. We have generalized the men that we've dealt with and that we deal with on a regular basis. But the men that we deal with on here, I don't feel like you ain't shit, and Russell ain't shit. I ain't never said that. Now we might say, Russ, you ain't worth shit. That's because we laughing and we joking with one another. But as far as being real men, we don't look at y'all as y'all ain't shit, because we have not ever had to deal with that and come off and say, oh, y'all is a piece of shit. Y'all, I don't generalize all men and say all men ain't shit, this, because everybody can't be generalized in one
You starting to
category.
sound like me. What do I say every show?
You always say everybody cannot be put in the same category because everybody is not equal. Everybody is different.
And I say all the time, y'all gotta quit saying niggas do
all
that
men
and women do that,
do
because
that.
guess what? On both
Men and
sides
women
of the
do the
track,
same
they
thing.
both fucked up. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and give your response, Mr. Charlie.
Go ahead, Mr. Charlie. But I ain't never said that you want shit, bro.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, the majority of you women out here, that's y'all narrative y'all try to create about a man, that we not shit. We the reason y'all sit out here. Let me tell you this real funny shit, right? Y'all would sit out here and blame us for y'all going to cheat.
Oh no.
And you know how y'all do that? What the next man won't do, the next man will. Like, y'all already got it in y'all head. If this nigga don't do this for me, I'm finna go out here and fuck with this other nigga because I got, like, dude, y'all put all that shit off on the nigga. Like, dude, like, come on, G, y'all. I got plenty of examples for y'all, man. Y'all don't never accept, like, as far as when we try to date you, right? Now you got so much trauma that you done, because you done let these last 5 niggas you choose to fuck your shit up where you just fucked up in the head. Now you think now real man come through and try to fuck with you, or you think it's a setup. Oh man, you just like my no, I'm not. I'm not like this nigga. You know, that's the motherfucker you chose. Keep your shit real. Keep the shit real. You chose this nigga. You chose this bum ass nigga. You chose this cheating ass nigga. You chose this nigga to sit up and play video games all day. Now I'm just like him because maybe I'll show a little characteristics of him. Come on, G, I don't know. No, y'all, you know, y'all women full of bullshit, but it's all good. We still love y'all.
Shantae, since I see you are getting all this love in the comment section, could you read our comments tonight?
All right.
No, it's a bunch of women. That's all.
Excuse me, sir.
I
Excuse
saw
me,
the
sir.
question that got
Don't
asked.
interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. All right. First comment. Check in, fam. Happy New Year, y'all. Nada is watching. Hey, Nada Boo. We got Stephanie Richards in the house. She said, Happy New Year. From our staff, Merry New Year, y'all. Charlotte is watching. Hey, Charlotte. She said, good evening, beautiful people. Happy New Year. Somebody from our team said, what's good, y'all? Okay, girl, I love you, but don't get mad at me. Is it Lilaqua? Is it Liliqua Starseed Moon? Please tell me if I pronounced that right.
I called.
She
I actually messed with her out.
it said
Beautiful
what
name.
is it said what did I just log into? Hey y'all. Zariah said, is it Ziria? I want to make sure I say that right. If I mess
Raya.
up your name, please tell me.
Right.
Zariah. Okay. She said, Happy New Year, family. Rhonda, hey Rhonda. She said, Happy New Year, loved ones. Miss Moon said, there they go. And I said, the word for tonight, hashtag accountability. Rhonda said, oh, wow. Stephanie said, what if she had a medical condition? Miss Moon said, it's 18 billion people in the world. So you saying all women do this, laughing out loud. I said, thank you. It's the generalizations for me. Miss Moon said, again, oh, wow. Rhonda clapping her hands for somebody. Miss Moon said, thank you for saying that. It's the women you deal with. He sounded a little bit bitter. She also said that part, Shantae. Stephanie said, I can't. She said, I'm mad I can't call. I'm at the airport. And I said, safe travels, honey. And then Miss Moon came back. You haven't dated the majority of women, so you can't say that. I said that part. Miss Moon agreed with something else I said. Stephanie said, those are bitter, immature women from your past. And then Miss Moon says, define a real man, please. And then she said yes to somebody. She might have been talking about you Eater or Russ. And that's where we at.
Hey,
y'all.
Okay,
can
so
you
this
not
is what
see
I'm
you?
gonna do.
Wait a minute.
This is
Hold
what-
on. Can you not see the YouTube comments on your thing?
They should be.
No, baby, I can't.
That's why. Okay.
I saw something from my man earlier.
Yeah. That's why I was at. That's what
I
made
see
me
John.
ask.
I see John on the side. I'm sorry. I saw John too, but he didn't come up on mine. But I know John is in the house too. I'm
Right.
sorry.
No. That's why I was asking because when I was going with you, I was like, wait a minute, she done skipped all her YouTube people. But it's okay.
I'm
You
sorry.
Good. You good. Cause he talking about, Eater getting hot in here. Like, yeah, okay, we not gonna go there with me.
Okay, are y'all familiar with the artist Scar Lips?
I am not.
Okay, she's a rapper, right?
Mhm.
Now, she had some male company over to her crib. I want y'all to watch this and tell me what y'all think about Miss Star. Let me get up on the screen. Y'all see her down there? Now, she literally, the nigga is still at her crib. I want y'all to pay attention to this and tell me what y'all think about this little situation right here.
I didn't say I'm never fucking you again. I'm not fucking nobody.
Okay, let me say this one little disclaimer. That she actually has a scar on her lip, so I don't want nobody thinking she got nothing on her lip nasty with her clothes off. Here we go.
Why are you still here? You leaving regardless. I'm not kicking you out. Because I don't want to. You're crazy. You are. Okay, bye. Yo, this nigga is fucking crazy. Yo, y'all. I won't be surprised if that nigga come trying to burn my motherfucking door down. Let me tell y'all what happened, right? I'm mad because me and this nigga in the bed, this nigga going nut. Not even 2 minutes. Put like 2 strokes in, and the nigga going nut. So I'm pissed off. Like, why the fuck you playing with me? Then the nigga got fucking nut, and I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to give me a hug if you love. He said, give me a hug if you love me. Why the fuck you gonna nut that fast? Like, I'm pissed off at you. You did bad, bro. You did not complete the mission. I'm pissed off. You wasted my time. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm kicking him out. And he don't want to go. Hold on. What? See you tomorrow or another week. I just gave you a hug.
Okay. I'm trying to see where I want to start with this, because there are so many issues that I got with this. One being, this ain't a regular person just grabbing their phone going live. This is a person that is in the public eye, right? They have concerts, they have videos, they have music, all that going on. And you want to get online and discuss a freaky link that you got. And on the other side, this nigga sitting up here talking about he love you. And you willing to just throw this nigga under the bus like that. Like, if this nigga is stalking you like that and still outside your door, this nigga probably is on your Facebook page or wherever the fuck you tweeting to. And you throwing this nigga up under the bus. And then you still opening the door like it's a goddamn game. Does anybody see anything wrong with the scenario that I just described? Does anybody see anything wrong with, for one,
She toxic.
divulging your sexual experience, and then two, looking at the dynamics of the relationship and having a guy that obviously has some type of feeling for you, or at least he's saying he got feelings for you, right? And you just want to say, yo, this nigga just lasted 2 minutes, and put him on blast like that. Let me start with Shantae.
I think he has an attachment disorder. I think he has the potential to be extremely dangerous. I think he has the potential to become obsessed. She needs to stop being so naive to think that somebody wouldn't hurt her. Women have gotten killed for a lot less. She needs to quit playing. If he's saying the fact that he can't recognize just by her actions and her energy while you telling her that you love her, that she is so far not at that level,
Detached.
she's so detached in the way she's treating you. The fact that you can't recognize that is not being reciprocated, there is something going on there, and I will be extremely concerned. And she needs to catch a clue. Girl, read the room.
And you know what I'm thinking? Just because she got money, right? Could the dude be starstruck? Could he be like, I'm dealing with a celebrity? And he's sort of fantasizing about that relationship of with a celebrity, to the fact that he is willing to put down his basic manhood just to be with her.
People do it all the time, but it's still dangerous. People do that all the time, but it's extremely dangerous.
Charlie, what you think about that, y'all?
Man, that shit is real simple, man. It's real simple. Bro. She got good pussy, G. If you got some good pussy, you know what niggas do for pussy? They ain't got nothing to do with no money, no nothing. She mad because he lasted 2 minutes. Girl, you got good pussy. This is why I lasted for 2 minutes. Now, if you had some bad pussy, I'll probably be in here for an hour trying to chase this nut. Nah, you found him some good pussy. You don't want to let that shit go. It ain't hard to figure out. G. Y'all putting too much into it. You know what I'm saying? And then he like a gump. I'm gonna say he a gump, G, because all the time, G, she ain't just start acting like this, bro. You knew who she was, bro. You know what I mean? She one of them type of girls. You know? And it's just like you can't deal with one of them type of girls the way you deal with these women right here. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know, and he fell in love with some good pussy, man. It is what it is, man. And you know, shit, that's how it go. I done had it happen to me before. Shit, I didn't like this girl at all. But when she had between her legs, I fell in love with that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you know, we gotta be accountable too. So we do, you know, and y'all gotta understand, y'all got that microwave cookie down there. That shit can make motherfuckers do weird ass shit. So y'all, how you do? No, it was, you know, it was nothing shit. It was, man, the man got to be a man, period, man. You know, and he's sitting here acting like a little, everybody can't take that shit, bro. That's the power of the PUSSY. That's a perfect example right there.
Okay. Spoken from your perspective, brother. Miss Nikki.
Yes.
What do you think about that? I
Um,
was about to go a whole nother route with that, and I said, Russell,
well, I agree with both people. I agree with Shantae's side, and then I also agree with what's the name? I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Charlie.
Charlie. You said Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Charlie.
Don't never disrespect me like that. Forget my name. Don't never forget my name.
I'm new. I'm trying to
Full
remember.
bullshit with y'all tonight.
What you doing? Okay, so I want both sides. I'm on
Call
your
his ass
side.
Chuck
You hear me
next.
say I'm on your side?
Call
I'm
him
on
Chuck
your
next.
side. Okay, so I understand the part where Shantae was saying that he can be obsessive or turn maybe violent or whatever because of the whole "I love you" part. Right, I got that, and I can see that part. And because she's a celebrity and he might want something else from her outside of what's going on. But I also see the side what Charlie was saying because sometimes that's what that is. Sometimes you get in there, you come quick, and the girl be like, "What the what?" And then sometimes some women take it as an eagle boost, like, "Yup, I got it like that. I'm going, we in here." And then you got some that do like she do. I can't believe you came over here. You didn't do this, you didn't do this, and you didn't do that. Now, some women, like myself, might be like, "Hey, it is what it is," and give the guy another chance. You know what I'm saying? To see again. Now, if you keep doing that, then we got a problem. But give you another chance. But also, with her going on social media, I think that was very disrespectful. Cause one, you masculating who he is as a man. Secondly, you should not do that. That's you and his what happened with y'all two. You didn't have to put it on social media. Everybody don't need to know everything that goes on in your bedroom. That's the thing some of these young people don't understand. Everything that's out here in social media, we don't need to know. If whatever he did in the bedroom with you, you could have kept that. You know what I'm saying? Because then tomorrow he might have came over and blew your back out. And then not what you gonna do? Recant what you just said? How can you recant what you just said? You just told him that he wasn't this, he wasn't that.
You told the
Yeah.
world.
Huh?
I said she told the world.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And then how you gonna recant it? Like he comes back over and then just say she gives him another chance. And like I say, she, get her back blown out. And now she gotta be like, oh, remember what I did yesterday? I'm so sorry, y'all. This, that, and the third. Even though he said, "Give me a hug, I love you." That's the part that's throwing me out because I don't know how long they've been dealing with each other. So if he's been dealing with her for a while, I can see him saying that. But if it's like on the first night, second night, then it was just what it was, and he was caught up in the moment and said, "Just oh my God, I love
But
you."
what happened to communication?
With who? These young people?
I mean, just in the bedroom, period. I'm like,
Maybe he had a fantasy already built up in his head of what was going to happen,
no. This is what I'm about to say. Listen,
and it didn't happen that way.
fellas. If y'all, I'm only speaking to the fellas right now. Now I'm speaking to the women too. Fellas, you have got to be honest in the bedroom. If you in some stuff and you know that it might be a strong possibility that the volcano may erupt. Did I say that right? I'm saying it, making sense here. The volcano may just boom. You can feel it about to erupt. There is
Mount
nothing
Vesuvius.
wrong. Yeah, Mount Vesuvius is jumping. There is nothing wrong.
It's nothing wrong.
Looking that woman in the face and telling her ass, "Don't move." And also explaining to her ass, "Hey, listen, this thing feeling mighty good. You heard that word? Mighty good. This thing's feeling mighty strong to me. I believe that I need you.
It's real solid.
I believe that I need you to sit here. And I don't believe. I know I need you just to sit here. I need to breathe for a couple seconds. I need to think about He-Man and all the cartoons that I used to watch for about 5 seconds and then come back to this
G.I. Joe.
because I'm enjoying this moment and nature is about to happen. Now, if this is the thing, now, if you are one of them women that don't mind me coming right quick, then go ahead and do what you do and pop this boy on about me. But if you are one of these women that if this moment is enjoyable to you and you want it to continue and to go on, I think you better listen to me fucking tell you. I think I need you to just sit there for a fucking minute. And you should have enough sense in yourself to say, well, this feels good right now. And even though I'm feeling like I'm about to just get ready to, he said he want to keep going. I think I'm gonna sit. What's the words? Right the fuck here for a few minutes. But I just think communication is lacking in the bedroom. To the point where you know something don't feel right and you don't say nothing. And then the other person gets another perspective of what the actual intimate moment is because they're perceiving something else in their mind. You just may need to say, baby, this position don't work for me. I'm too thick or you too thick, whatever. This ain't working for me, but let's switch it up. Have enough integrity to say what feels good to you. Because if you go to the point of getting naked with somebody and letting them engage into that sexual moment with you, you might as well open your motherfucking mouth. You might as well say that this don't feel good. That feels excellent. Slow down, faster, whatever fuck you need to tell that other person. Because they don't know. It's shit. If Shantae say right now, I'm about to come over there and give Mr. Charlie some good wet cuckoo. And it's their very first time. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, it's the first time that you're giving up that cuckoo to Charlie. Even though you may have expectations of what that experience will be, that experience may be different in the actual moment. So guess what? You may need to say something. He may be playing with you in a way that don't feel good to you. It's okay to say that don't feel good to me. Don't let a nigga just keep
going to
Keep
if you don't like
you
it in the booty hole and you feel him
back.
sliding up in there, you need to say something. Be like, wait a minute, nigga, what is you doing?
Speak your mind.
I don't like that. Trying to tell y'all, I done got some hair from some motherfuckers before, and I just didn't look at their ass like, what in the fuck is you doing? I got to wait a minute, slow down, slow down, slow. You know that thing in your mouth called a tongue? Use it. Sometimes you just gotta say it.
Yeah.
And
then sometimes you got,
yes, you can, brother. Yes, you can. I'm telling you, I have.
You better.
If it ain't something
You better.
you better tell her.
Let me tell you something, bro.
You better tell her.
I'm about to rebut you right quick, bro.
You better tell her.
I have been in a situation before where I was not pleased, and I had to say, "Hey, yo, let's switch this up. Could you do this differently? Could you try this?" Now I didn't come off like an asshole, but me speaking my mind changed the atmosphere of certain situations.
That's like with a man going down on a woman or either penetrating her. If something's not comfortable, you better speak your mind and say something. I'm gonna be like, hey, that's a little too rough. I know you ready to get what you gotta get because you trying to block your mind out and get as many puppies as you want. But when you are too rough, I'm gonna tell you, pull back. That's what you say. It's the way it's in your approach and how you deliver your delivery.
Exactly.
If you deliver it to, if Russ come to, if I say Russ, I'm using you as an example.
I'm gonna bring that pain, but come on, bring it. Come on, talk to me.
But if I'm giving him head and he say, baby, you too much teeth or it's too rough, I'm gonna need you to loosen your grip or something. It's depending on how he delivered. If he say, hey, get up, I'm done.
You can roll the dice with Russ.
Russ, stop it. I'm turning blue. Please stop choking me.
Right. See, but it depends, like you say, it depends on his deliveries. If he say, hey, stop. But if you say, hey, baby, can you pull back a little bit? Can you loosen your grip? That's going to cause me to say, oh, okay, like, all right, let me slow down. But if he just yells at you gradually,
ouch.
Yeah, if you say ouch a little, like, oh, but like, I'm going to ask, I'm going to just say, hey, babe, is that too rough? Or I'm going to ask you. And it's like you say, when you're in tune with your partner, if you're with a person that you've been with for a while, and if you're really in tune with them, you're going to be able to read their body language without them having to say a word.
That's right.
I understand your last woman might have been a part of the WWE, but I don't roll like that.
You just said what I was about to say. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. You cannot get with your
Everybody's different.
last person. Listen, you cannot get with the last person or the next person that you with and treat them like the last person, because what the last person liked, loved, and enjoyed, this new person may like it a different way. And you have to be mature enough to say, listen, I need to change it up, because guess what? You may learn that you like something that you never learned before. I'm trying to tell you. I was 40 years old before I found out about certain things in this life, and I'm 48. And I'm like, well, God damn it, y'all know how long I've been doing it. So I'm like, God damn it, for all that time, I didn't know about this. Well, guess what? I could have looked at that shit and been an asshole and been cocky about it and never experienced that. Or I could have been that nigga that was on this show. And y'all, matter of fact, y'all was here when the girl from Bedroom Candy came on the show. I was sitting up laughing and joking, and I was in all that extra shit like ha 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 ha, ooh op the bam. I ain't paying her ass no attention. Ooh op the bam, and I'm laughing and shit. And she said, Russ, I'm gonna send you something. And when she sent it, it was just a little bitty old thing. It was a little old thing, just a little old thing. And I said, what the fuck is this gonna do? Then one day I said, I'm gonna use it on somebody and see what it do. And when I watched that reaction, I said, well, I think I'm gonna do this again. And the next time I did it, I sat back and I got me a blunt and I started to learn stuff about myself. I said, I'm gonna watch this thing. Then the next time I said, I'm gonna watch this thing. Now I'm gonna indulge in this thing and play with her with some extra stuff. And then I started going to the store and shit. Got too much goddamn shit back there in that goddamn room right now. But I didn't know that shit until I was 40.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
I didn't know that. And that wasn't even with a woman that I was with in the bedroom. That was by me listening to somebody and accepting what they was, the information that they was dropping on me. Because I looked at it and viewed it as one thing. I looked at the sex toys as, you know, especially with using it with somebody. And you know, we conversations we had on this show about S&M and all that other shit. I had no real conception of what it really was for me. I had to learn it for myself. Some folks can look at some pictures of some stuff I got and they be like, oh no, I never fuck with that. Would have no idea that it's not what they see. It's a whole different experience. But you got to learn it. Come on, read these comments, Shantae.
All right. Hold on. Okay. I said, Lord Almighty, talking about the clip. Stephanie said, why are you putting your sex life in the public to try to embarrass him? She also said, and she did invite him to her house. Not a good move. John, I see John. Hey, John. He said he might have been extra excited. Very true. And I said, right, to Stephanie. John said, or that might have been really, really good, like you guys were saying. And I said, in the words of my beautiful grandma, Queen Lewis, everybody's business ain't nobody's business.
Yep.
The queen is here. She said, hey, loves. I said, we've been waiting for you. She said, oh, hell, you're not wasting my time with no BS. Better handle business. Stephanie said, preach. Queen said, don't do me like you did the last. I like it my way. She also said, it's for pleasure, not pain. All pain is not good. Then, Russ, she called you a rookie.
I know. Kim be talking about me, but I know Kim be talking about me. I ain't gonna even get on Kim tonight. You know, Kim be doing all kind of.
Oh, she said Ricky send her the link.
Send her the link, to send her links to shit, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. All right. This is a question for the entire cast. Could you go take your mate and listen to the question that I'm asking? Could you take your mate to go get a massage by the opposite sex in a very sensual way and just sit there and like it's cool?
Repeat that again.
Is it a couple's massage?
No, it's not a couple's massage. It's you going as a couple and you're watching someone give your mate a very intimate massage.
If that's what you're into.
No, I'm asking you.
Not.
I'm asking you. I ain't asking what nobody else is. I'm asking Shantae.
No.
Okay.
The answer for me is no.
Okay. Eda. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Charlie, could you do it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I'm about to show y'all this clip.
Hell no,
Wait a minute,
bro.
wait a
You
minute.
ain't finna sit there and face fuck my woman.
Wait a minute. I'm about to show y'all this clip. I want y'all to watch this clip and tell me, is this something that you could do?
Nope.
Nope.
Hell no.
He didn't go wiggle like that, I bet for me. But he got them hands that make you wiggle, that's what you wanted? But he is massage. He's so good at what he does, yeah? Oh, people, what the fuck? I can never bend her legs back like that. But she said, oh, it hurts, so it feels so deep. But look at her. Looking like a motherfucking ballerina. Jesus Christ.
I cannot do that.
Wow. What a position. Like, you happy or not happy? This motherfucker got your toes curling. And he's spanking you.
Okay.
Man, you got to be crazy.
Now I know my man had him a couple drinks. I know he had him a couple drinks. I get that.
Honey, that liquor make the truth come out quicker. Don't play.
Yeah, but shit, if it was me in liquor, that would have turned real bad real quick.
Yeah, but he wasn't just watching, he was complaining. I'ma need you because he is expressing how he feel. And if that's how you feel, then shut up and take notes, sir. If you tried to do something with her and
What?
but the masseuse is doing it and she seems to be very comfortable, then maybe you need to ask, hey bro, how did you do that? I was trying to do something different and I was uncomfortable. How did you do that? But you sitting up there sipping and complaining, looking like a little imp. Take notes or don't do the massage, sir.
First off,
There
there is no way
See,
in
that
God's
man-
green earth that I could go somewhere
Thank
and
you, bro.
sit and watch my woman strip
I
down.
get that, but I'm saying he did. I'm just talking about him. I'm just talking
And
about him.
wait a minute, not just massage my woman, but climb over my woman and pull her ass up and smack like when I watched the smacking of the ass, I said, wait a fucking minute. I said, wait a fucking minute. Is he?
But-
Is he?
You might as well,
I said, this
you
nigga's
might as well
enjoying
go ahead and
himself too
fuck my
much.
woman.
But Russ, side note, you got the information for that masseuse?
You nasty motherfucker.
I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend.
He may
You
not
said-
show up. Look, he may not show up unless your man there.
No, you said you need to never for somebody to do a masseuse like that.
Yeah.
Listen.
I know 2 of them.
Okay, listen. Stop it, you nasty little heifers.
Call me.
Eda.
Yeah, I know him personally.
Eda, I'm asking a question
Yes.
about the show. Stick with the show. We ain't gonna do all this shit. I don't have me reeling you back in here tonight. Explain to me, how would you deal with that situation? If your man said, "Hey, let's go to the massage," would you even feel comfortable letting your man watch you get a massage like that?
No.
Well,
No, not comfortable.
well, my masseuse is a man, but he don't do that. My masseuse is a man, but he ain't that.
Yeah, he ain't climbing on top of it like that. He ain't arching that back and getting them kids
he ain't pointing my toes and arching my back. He's a male, and he get to the nitty gritty, but he ain't arching my back like that.
See, that's the part that got me when that nigga said, "Oh, your toes is curling."
He
I said,
he arching them toes.
I said,
And I'm gonna sneak this last little comment in here, and I'm gonna be quiet. As men, it's important that you all understand, really take the time to understand the anatomy of a woman. And when I say that, what I'm saying is, if you take, it's everybody wouldn't do it, but some of those stretches will actually help to open up our pelvis and open our pelvic floor.
I ain't not well. I ain't talking about the medical side of it. I'm talking about could I sit there and watch? No. I
Can
get
I
what you
finish,
said.
please? No, you don't, because I didn't finish.
Go ahead.
Charlie, I told you, don't
Just give
interrupt
him a
me.
moment. Just give him a moment.
So what I'm saying is, if he's going to agree to that, he needs to understand that that could be beneficial for him while he's up there bitching and complaining. While you sitting there watching, understand that when that man leaves and it's just y'all two, that could actually be a better experience for the both of you based off of the intense stretching that just got done.
Yeah, could she
So
experience that from a female masseuse? And
Yeah.
she could, but I'm saying
I'm
he
just
must
saying,
have
there
agreed
we go.
to it.
That's the answer then. And
He
that's
must have
my
agreed
answer.
to it. I'm just talking about him because he's there, right?
Yeah.
It ain't like he could have left, but he's there. So since you're going to be there, understand that there could be some benefits for you.
I
That's
ain't
all I'm
paying
saying.
for. I'm not paying for. Oh Lord Jesus. No.
You don't understand why he's still there?
Yeah, Charlie. Talk to me,
Y'all
Charlie.
think he there? Y'all women is crazy. The reason this motherfucking nigga still there, cause he know if he leave there, that nigga gonna fuck his girl, G. She sitting up here, her toes curling, all this old motherfucking shit. She ain't
And that's possible. And it's also possible not.
and all this old shit.
But Charlie, Charlie, sweetheart, I want to make something very clear. I want to make something extremely clear. Understand
Yeah.
that we each have two different viewpoints, right? You're going to come from your perspective and I'm going to come from mine. What I'm never going to do is call your perspective stupid or crazy. So please don't do that to anybody else. Okay? We can disagree, but I'm never going to call your opinion dumb or invalid or any of that. That's your viewpoint, and I gave mine.
Oh yeah, Mr. Charlie, you is in the hot seat tonight, my brother.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You was in the hot seat, nigga.
Okay.
Mr. Charlie, you forgot you were dealing with three.
It's cool.
three
No.
beautiful, strong
We're
black
gonna
women.
go here now. Because y'all said three
No,
clips.
see what I'm saying?
No.
I know what I'm dealing
Wait a
with.
minute,
I'm
Charlie.
dealing
Wait a
with
minute,
three
Charlie, because
women.
I'm about to give you the floor. So y'all said give y'all three clips. We done ran three clips, and
That's so
I've got
true.
a lot more clips. Now, Charlie, we've waited since last week to hear this conversation that you have to bring to us. So what I'm going to ask of you though, while you bring this conversation to us, bring it to us in the most respectful way, so that we can have a respectful conversation about your viewpoint. Let's go. You have the floor.
Okay. All right. This is the only problem. This is the problem that I have with most women. And if the shoe fit, you put it on. If it's not you don't got to put it on. All right. You ain't got to wear it. You ain't got nothing. But the majority of women that I've been around in my 50 years, y'all do not accept accountability. Y'all blame everything on a man. Like y'all blame the reason y'all step out on y'all man, y'all blame it on him. Man, if you was doing what you was doing it, nah, you just wanted some more dick, man. Don't be blaming shit on no man because he ain't doing. Come on, man. You just wanted some more dick. You want to do it, so you made up the excuse. Oh, he wasn't taking out the garbage like he was supposed to. Like y'all don't, y'all had y'all pick these dudes that sit here and cheat on you and beat on you or whatever, all this, right? And then y'all put all men in that same category because you done sit here and let this man do you so wrong that you traumatized, period, that every man look like a setup to you. Like, come on, I see that shit constantly from women, man, and it's starting to irk me. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all really be missing out on real dudes that really like fuck with you and take care of you, but you can't get over your last 5 dudes. You keep picking the same type of nigga in a different body every time. So now it got to the point where you so traumatized, all niggas like this. You know what I'm saying? I done seen that happen constantly. It happened in my life. You know what I'm saying? And then we gotta spend all this time trying to make you realize that I ain't this dude. And then after we do that, now we gotta spend another 2-3 years going through who the fuck I am, and y'all waste time in relationships. Y'all can't let go, and y'all won't self accountability. Like, dude, I fucked up. I chose this nigga. I kept choosing this type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? And this what happened, man. Y'all need. And I treat the women like the police. Like, I know all police ain't bad, but the ones that sit around and know bad police and say nothing, just as worse still. And so that's how I feel about women. Y'all sit there and y'all might not agree with what this woman's saying, but y'all sit there and let that girl say it and won't correct them. Y'all don't correct each other. Y'all do none of that shit. Y'all get this shit right. All that Me Too winning, this come on, man. I just wish y'all to be accountable for y'all own shit. Maybe the only time that you can blame a nigga for something is if it cracks you. You took your clothes off of that nigga. You sit here and let this nigga divorce at your head 15 times when you should have left after the first time he went inside your fucking head. You should have did that. You should have left when he cheated on you the first time, but you let that motherfucker cheat on you 37 times before you got tired of it. Talking about, you let this nigga run a game talking about, oh man, I accidentally fell in this pussy. All this shit. Y'all just do weird shit, bro, and I don't understand why y'all do. Y'all bring a lot of problems on y'all. And that's why some of y'all single.
Hold on one second, bro. I think we got. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I think we got a caller on the line. And I believe that's Kim. Is that you, Kim? Queenie?
Yes, love, it's me.
Okay. I'll let you start. For everybody out there, you see the phone number on the screen right now. If you want to call in and give your opinion about this particular subject, please feel free to call in. I'm just going to ask before you call in to call in and be respectful. If you are disrespectful, you will be hung up more. Thank you very much. All right, come on, Queenie.
Oh no, you can go ahead and let him finish what he was saying.
Okay, go ahead and finish.
I'm done.
Okay, come on, talk to me, Queenie.
Okay, no, I hear what he's saying about women don't hold themselves accountable or not holding themselves accountable in certain situations. But my question is, what were the actions that led up to her reaction to things? Now, was the relationship solid, or did you think it was solid? Were you giving her everything she needed to keep her from going outside?
Charlie, you can respond.
You talking to you?
talking to me? I don't know. I know. I fucked up. I held myself. I said I would have left me too. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that you will stay in some shit and then constantly blame the man because you in these certain situations when all you had to do was leave. Ain't nobody got no gun in your head. You stay in these situations. You at this man, oh man, I'm tired of him cheating on you. How many times he cheated on you? 15? So why you leave after the first time? Oh, I love him. Then you could have stayed so long for it to fuck your head up so bad, everything looked like a setup to you. Can't recognize a good man coming to you. You don't see that. Because you caused it trauma for yourself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I say, ain't no man have a gun in your head.
Okay, come on, Kim. Let me hear your response.
Charlie, do you understand something that's called trauma bond?
Yes.
Now, okay. So those trauma bonds.
Hold on. Let her go. Let her go, bro. Let her go. Come on, Queen.
Okay. With trauma bonds, people carry this trauma with them. And then if you're in a relationship, let's say I'm in a relationship and he cheated on me and I forgave or whatever it was and decided to stay. I'm inside this trauma bond now. And it's hard to break free from that. Now, that's not an excuse of any kind, but a lot of times men get women who are damaged just like we can get a damaged man. And you try to instill all this good stuff, but if they've never had it, they don't know, can't recognize it, like you said. But even in that aspect, those traumas, you got trauma bonds, and then you also have that soul tie. All that goes together. So now they're linked to each other in this bad relationship. But in both accounts, each person has to hold themselves accountable for their own actions.
Okay, let me bring this up on the screen right quick. Ida, could you read that for me right quick? Can you see that?
Yeah. A trauma bond is when a person forms a deep emotional attachment with someone that causes them harm. It often develops from a repeated cycle of abuse and positive reinforcement. When this occurs between partners, this is a trauma bonded relationship.
Okay, so I wanted to make sure that while we're discussing this, that we have, for those that have never heard the term before, that we can. I do this all the time. So go ahead, continue with your conversation.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I had you on mute. But no, I'm thank you for bringing up that definition, because a lot of people. But we find ourselves a lot of times in trauma bonds and don't realize that we're in that situation, and they're not healthy. And it's like I said, it's hard to break them. So, Charlie, when you were dealing with women that cheated and you didn't understand, or you see these women that cheat, can you say that they are in trauma bonds with these individuals?
No. No.
Elaborate, please.
You cheated because you wanted to cheat. You cheated because you wanted some more dick, and that's what it is. See, don't be putting all that. Don't be putting all that motherfucking medical shit and all that shit up in and shit. Motherfuckers do what they want to do. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. I don't care what type of trauma you put in or whatever. You know it's wrong. If you in a relationship with a motherfucker and you go cheat on this motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what they did in the fucking relationship. You just bringing more drama to some shit. You're doing that shit, just trying to get your leg back, bitch. Because if you wanted to leave, if you didn't want that shit to happen no more, you would leave. You will break. Don't be stigmatized, G.
For a woman,
hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me ask you a question. Hey, Charlie, let me ask you a question. Are you speaking on Are you speaking through speakerphone? Or are you speaking directly into the phone?
I'm speaking on.
Talk through the phone, because you're a little distorted.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, what were you saying, Kim? Queen.
I was going to say that most women don't cheat for physical gratification. It's more of an emotional bond that they have created with that other person. So somewhere she's not getting something emotionally from her so-called partner, and it comes out from someone else. Then it becomes physical.
Let me bring.
So you letting another man put his dick in you, gonna help you fix this relationship? This was going through y'all, man.
That's not what she said.
Do that make sense?
Hold on, let me bring Nikki in here. Let me bring Nikki in here right quick. I want to move this conversation throughout everybody.
That's not what she said. She said emotionally. It's not about the sex. It's about the emotional connect with her and that other guy. It don't become sexual until way later somewhere. It's an emotional attraction that she probably is the reason why she stepped out of the relationship or something like that. But it's just emotional. But you said a lot of stuff in a short period of time that I was trying to understand. And I like what Kim was saying as well. But where I was a little bit confused that you keep going towards, she she steps out because she want to have sex or something like that, and and she don't know if she got a good man or a bad man or she had bad relationships. But the thing is, some people, well, a lot of us, women and men, have baggage, emotional traumas, emotional issues. And most people bring in those traumas into relationships. A lot do try not to, but certain triggers do still happen, and it'll make other people react in a different way. So I will say that much. But where you're going with the sex part, I can only speak for some women. It takes more than sex to pull her out of a relationship. It's an emotional connection that she has with that person, the reason why she's going in that direction. So if she's with you and y'all arguing all the time, or something is going on, or we got a problem, and then she started talking to somebody else, and the guy is sitting there listening, and he's being, very loving and consoling and understanding and showing her this emotion that she's not getting at home, because every time she get home, she's arguing, or y'all arguing. That's where the sex part come in at. She already checked out mentally. And some men do the same thing. Some men will check out mentally before it's physical. So it's not always, oh, she just went and got some new dick, or whatever you want to use the word like that. But if you want to do that, that doesn't have anything to do with the emotional part of the traumas that most people be having.
Go ahead and respond, Charles.
Okay. Well, I don't get it. It sounds good, but I don't get it. Like, why you just didn't leave?
No, well, maybe she
Why would
could
you sit there
leave.
and constantly take somebody?
Are you saying
you mean couldn't
no?
leave? You got a gun to your leave?
No, but some people who are in, some people who are in domestic violence situations, some of them are paralyzed and cannot leave. Some of them are afraid to leave because they're afraid of something else may happen, or they don't have nowhere else to go, or there's something else is going on in there, or they grew up in that from their parents, and they thinking that what love is. Then you hear what I'm saying? Some people may say, okay, why did she just leave? Well, I wouldn't deal with that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you might not be able to deal with it because you never experienced it. You never seen it. You never dealt with it. But that person probably saw it growing up, thinking that's what it's supposed to be every day for them. And some people don't even get that. Let me say this. I had a situation. I was dating this one guy. He literally had nerve to tell me that I didn't love him because I didn't argue with him every day. I didn't cuss him out. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't do none of those things that he wanted me to do.
He was used to.
He's what he's used to. I'm showing love. I'm showing compassion. I'm listening to what he got to say. I'm listening to everything that he is bringing in, and I'm trying to console and heal and blah, blah, blah. He literally broke up with me because I didn't cuss him out and called him, an asshole, you a bitch, you this, that, and the third, because that's what he was used to. That was his love language, cussing him out. And that was not my love.
That ain't his love language. That was his conditioning.
That condition, yeah, that's what I mean by that. That's his condition, and that's what he just wanted. And that's what he went after. So it goes both ways. So if you're showing her love and compassion and stuff like that, Charlie, you got to remember the one that you probably doing that. She probably showed you that at the beginning of the relationship. Why did you stay?
That's a good question, Charlie.
The pussy was good. Because the pussy was good.
Why do you stay?
That's the whole reason. That's the whole.
No.
That's the whole.
Why do you stay?
Let me say what I got to say, G, because y'all taking my shit wrong.
I just want to know, why do you stay?
Y'all taking my shit wrong,
right? I'm not understanding that. Why would you stay in something because the coochie is good? I'm not saying because the coochie is good. No, I'm not. Why do you think a man comes to you anyway?
Like, why do you think he's attracted to your brain? When he first meets you, you think he's attracted to your brain?
I'm not,
Bro,
Like, that's what I'm around for
Let me go.
anyway until later on, until I get to know you.
Whoa, bro. Whoa. Okay, listen, bro. Listen. I'm having a little issue with what you just said, right? Because I can let's just say, for instance, I see somebody online, right? And they can be drop dead fucking gorgeous. The second that I have a conversation with that person will determine whether that beauty lasts. I haven't even fucked. I can look at something and want to fuck it real bad, but then I can have a one conversation and be completely turned the fuck off with that person. Does that make sense? So
yeah, that makes sense.
So when you and
that's what a man to do.
Whoa. I'm speaking as a man. And as a man,
right,
I've met women that intellectually drove me crazy and made me want them because they were so different from everybody else. So attraction.
So can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What was you attracted to when you first saw?
When I first saw them was the attraction.
When you saw her, when you first saw her, you wanted to do what?
Everyone's first attraction is a physical attraction. Listen, ain't no woman met you and didn't find something attractive in you and then just decide to fuck you, bro. That ain't happened. Even if you were attracted to a woman and you hollered at her, she got to look at you and even determine within that very small, quick second if she's attracted to you. Ain't nobody around here just hollering at motherfuckers they not attracted to. That's on male side and the female side, bro. Nobody. Now, if you out here just fucking anything just to fuck, that you got an issue. You need to go talk to somebody if you can fuck something that you are not attracted to, and especially when you grown. When you are an adult and you paying bills and shit, and you can't determine within yourself whether you got enough control to just be you can't control yourself because of pussy. That's a problem. That's a problem. And if a woman is out there and she just fucking and she can't stop fucking, she got a problem. If she don't care what the nigga look like, if the nigga got a job, if the nigga got his own shit, if he living at his mama crib, if he got roaches in his shit, like, because that happens on both sides. Nasty motherfuckers fuck with nasty motherfuckers. Think about what I'm saying, bro. Once you hit a certain level of maturity in your own mind, because everybody's maturity is at a different level, right? But once you hit a certain level of maturity, certain things don't fly anymore. Bitches that I was attracted to, or women, let me change my word, women that I was attracted to when I was 20, I ain't attracted to that same woman at 30. Because when I was 20, I was kicking it. I was in the streets. So guess what? That's what I was around. Once I matured my mindset and I got around another crowd of people, well, guess what? My maturity level and my attractions changed. Not saying that I didn't have a physical attraction to something where I came from, but my attraction about what I need in a relationship, even if in just fucking, I don't want to be around no motherfucker that I'm just fucking, but I can't stand to be around him to get the pussy, bro. That don't even make sense. There's a problem with that mentality if you chasing pussy and you don't even like the person that you're chasing. That's a problem. That's not normal.
So you trying to tell me, right, that you in your old age, right?
In my old age,
your young age, we do all we do.
My younger age or my old age? Let's make that clarification.
in your old age,
in my old age,
right?
where I'm at now.
That that you ain't never went there with a woman and you knew this motherfucker was dumb as a box of rocks and you wasn't gonna tune up, you wanted to fuck
Not
her,
at
so
this
you
age,
fucked her
bro.
anyway,
Not at
bro.
this age, bro. Because you want to know why? If she's dumb as a box of rocks
Right,
beforehand,
bro.
I'm gonna have to deal with dumb as rocks after I do what I do to her. And and I'm not trying to be cocky. If I fuck the shit out of a dumb motherfucker and a crazy motherfucker or whatever, however you want to label this, my problems are going to increase after that. Or I'm gonna have to just cut a motherfucker off and do some dirty shit. So why would I go through that? Why would I go through that, bro?
Because that's what you wanted to do, bro.
But I
That's what I'm
don't. But
saying.
see,
Like
that's what I'm
motherfuckers
saying.
don't like
But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to do that. That's why I'm saying it comes down to a maturity level of where you are and what you're seeking. Because, listen, no one really changes their mind about things unless they smacked in the face with it or they decide to look at things in a different point of view. You just don't wake up and say, I'm changing my mind. Something has to happen for you to have a change of mindset. Just like educating yourself, reading books, anything. You don't know nothing until you read it.
That's true.
You don't know nothing until, like, if I tell you, like prime example, you call me today and ask me a question. Guess what? You didn't know if I had that information or not, but once you asked me the question, I gave you the information, right? So it's a give and life is a give and take, man. You gotta start to. You have to aspire to want more than what you've been given or what's around you. Because if not, you'll just be one of the ones that deal with what's around you. You'll become part of the product that you despise. Shantae, talk to me.
Whew.
I'm sipping with you, baby. I got a drink with her. I just had a sip too.
If somebody do one for me, I'll miss my bottle.
I got you, G.
I try my best to really listen to people's experiences. You know, what they've been through, what they've learned from it, you know, kind of how they're feeling about it, where they are, right? Because at the end of the day, it's their experience. It's not mine.
Right.
I may be able to relate to certain parts of their experience, but at the end of the day, it's still not my experience. Having said that, I don't understand the constant conversation that is being had that constantly pits all women against all men. We hear it on these podcasts. We hear it on people's platforms. People make these generalized statements about the opposite sex, and they lump every single person from their great granddaddy to their great 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 auntie to the kids that ain't even been born yet. But all of us at some point are in the same category. And it boggles my mind because for the side that says that all women do this, or for the side that says that all men do this, you can clearly see, if it ain't in your life, it's somebody that you know, that the opposite is true. Because a man that you know did the same thing, and a woman that you know did the same thing. So, yeah, there are women that go out and cheat. There are men that go out and cheat for various reasons. There are women that stay in toxic relationships. There are men that stay in toxic relationships. You judge someone for not leaving a certain situation, and now you take away their humanity. Because in this human experience on this planet, understand that we don't always see shit clearly and we make some fucked up decisions. But it's okay for you to make a fucked up decision and not for me to make a fucked up decision. We all make mistakes. We all are bad judges of character. We think a person is one way and then they flip the script and turn out to be another. That is not necessarily our fault. Sometimes by the time we realize a person is who they are, we are already emotionally invested. Do I have to be punished for that for the rest of my life? What happened to giving room for healing? Charlie, you have been traumatized by females in your past. That is very obvious. Guess what? I've been traumatized by men in my past. If we decided to get together, what is supposed to happen is you are supposed to give me grace to make it through this new process and learn a different way of being in a relationship. And I'm supposed to do the same thing. And if you can't do that for me, then what the fuck are we doing? There's no point. But to constantly say that all women do this and all men do that is emotionally lazy. Because what happens is you want somebody to constantly give you grace, but you don't have the maturity to give it to someone else. And if that's the case, then what the fuck are we doing? We should just let humanity die the fuck out and be done, because nobody seems to be able to get together in a healthy manner. Let's stop having babies. Let's stop people in wedlock, leaving people in wedlock. Let's stop making single mothers. As fathers, y'all don't have to worry about being responsible because nobody will be fucking. We'll just leave each other alone and call it a fucking day. How about that?
You sound good, man.
Let me get
Can I double back?
hold on, let me get Ida in here and then I can double back to you right quick. Come on, Ida.
All right.
Okay. I can't even follow up what Tay say because Tay done took me and dropped the bomb on me right quick. But the whole situation with women do this and women do that, and why did you stay and why did you do that? Sometimes the issue of the power of it is if I stay, I can change him. If I stay, it'll get better. Some women are traumatized and don't know no better because they're taught you need to stick it out. For some of them have seen movies that say, what is it? Waiting to exhale. When she said, "Oh, he a good man, Savannah," you gonna, even though she won't marry to him, he's a good man, Savannah. Take him back. That's trauma. That's trauma bonding. When you're taught by a woman who went through trauma, who never was able to deal with her trauma, she's passing it on to her child. And the next person is a generational curse. We all have those. Men have them, women have them. Men have them, and they're passed on sometimes by their mother and sometimes by their father. And the same thing goes with women. You sometimes look where you are passed on generational curses from your mother and your father, whereas you're looking for that father in some men. And that's why a lot of women stay in abusive relationships or go through the shit that they go through, because they're like, oh, well, if he hits me or if he does this, he's showing me that he loves me, because they don't know what real, true love is. To know what love, would you finna say something? You finna interrupt me, sir?
I'm listening to y'all talk about the feed. It has to be the phone line. So call back into the phone line, and then you'll get a fresh feed. So if you're hearing a distortion on the phone line, call back in, and then you'll be able to hear again. Come on, continue.
Oh, sorry. So when you have that, it's I'm looking for love. Like they say, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. If he beats me, he loves me. If he yells at me, he loves me. Baby, that's not love. That's when you need to run. But because you don't know that, and because of the trauma and the drama and the toxicity that you grew up with and that you're gone through, you don't know when to leave And that's why when Charlie says, well, why didn't you leave? Because, Charlie, some women don't know when to leave. Sometimes some women don't get to leave on their own recognizance. Some women leave out of in a body bag, and some men do too. It's the same thing with women as the same thing with men. Both are in, you stay in a relationship a little bit too longer than you should have, and sometimes those relationships that you stay in a little longer than you should have, and then somebody not making it out alive, whether it's a man or a woman. But my thing of it is, when you go through that, you need to sometimes look back and say, or take a reflection on yourself. Take a self, like you say, inventory of yourself. So, as in Charlie, when you said why women do this, why women do that, we're not holding ourselves accountable for it. We're not holding ourselves accountable for the issues that we have. Some women know how to go back and do a self-evaluation on themselves and can evaluate themselves. So not all women are out there that don't know how to evaluate themselves and can't take on the responsibility to say, wait a minute, I'm wrong. Babe, let me apologize. I was wrong. Sometimes some women can go and do things that we want to do because we say, fuck it. He ain't giving me what I want. I'm going to go get it somewhere else. And it ain't always sexual. Sometimes women go out to cheat because they want that emotional. Some men don't know how to give emotions. It ain't always sexual. When women cheat, you cheat emotionally before you cheat physically. And some women don't look at it as, oh, he's just giving me attention. They don't see that as cheating. That's considered as cheating. You cheating emotionally. So my thing of it is, if I feel like I got to go and find my self-gratification elsewhere, I'm going to come to you and say, hey, babe, I have an issue. I need you to help me with this. You're not allowing me or giving me what I need. Either the two things are going to happen. The first one is you're going to say, okay, my woman has come to me and saying she's seeing something is going on and she's going to step out. You're going to either correct it or you're going to let it continue. And that's when you have a woman that goes out and steps out on you. She gave you a warning. She gave you the warning, or he gave you the warning, but you didn't heed the warning. So I'm not taking anything away from you, Charlie. I understand some women don't know how to take accountability for themselves, but then you have women that do take accountability for themselves, but some men don't pay attention.
Kim, you had something to say?
Yeah. Charlie, I'm gonna double back on something you said when Russ asked you the females, and you said you were wanting sex first, and then you said, then you said that the woman is dumb or crazy. Now, my question to you is, outside of sex, what do you look for in a woman? And if you know this person is dumb or crazy, why would you try to have a relationship other than a sexual one with that person?
Yeah.
And then expect something different.
Let me explain to you. The whole reason, like if I'm coming to a woman, right? The reason I'm coming to this woman is because I want to fuck her. It's not because it's not because I want to get to know her mentally and all this old shit. And when I get to know her mentally, that's because I've been around her for a long time. And it might sound crazy, but I'm motherfucker to keep it real with you. I ain't finna say no other shit. Like, dude, if I stuck around long enough to get to know you where I like you mentally and what you got on your brain, is because your sex was good. So I stayed around for the sex. And when I stayed around for the sex, I happened to realize that, damn, she got a head on her shoulders too, and she got that motherfucking shit in between her legs. I'm not coming up to no woman.
Can I ask you a question, bro? Hold on. I want to ask him a question. I want to ask him one quick question. Have you ever heard this phrase that insanity is doing the same things but expecting different results?
Yes.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite. It's
Okay.
one of my favorite things.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite things to see on my phone.
Okay, so listen to what I'm about to say, G. If your intention in meeting a woman is to fuck them and then find out if you like them, maybe, just maybe.
No.
No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you need to change your approach of even why you're meeting a woman.
You not understanding. I think y'all taking my shit the wrong way. Right?
Well, no, am
I
wrong?
What I'm saying is right.
This is the question because I want to. Is that the consensus of what he's saying? Is that what we're hearing from him? I want to find out from the cast. Is that what it sounds like? Yes or no?
All right.
Say, yeah, I need y'all to talk.
Honestly, it sounds like he having sex and catching feelings, and then getting his feelings hurt when he find out the way he been moving and vibing is coming back on him.
And I also understand that there are some people, because sex is such an important part of a relationship for them, that they actually need to know if that part is acceptable for them first before they can take it further. There are people like that. And I don't knock them. If you're going to be honest about it and upfront, okay, but just understand that moving that way can, like Queen said, it can come with a lot of risk. But if Charlie, if you're saying that is a very important part of any kind of interaction for you, fair enough, you do you, but you also take a lot of risk when you operate that way. No judgment. It just is what it is.
Read some of these
All right, let me
Go ahead.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Let me please say this, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm not. That's not the way I'm. The way it's coming across is not the way I mean, right? It's like when I see a woman, right? I'm like, damn, she's bad. It ain't that I want to. I'm looking at her. I'm attracted to her face. I'm attracted to her teeth. I'm not attracted to her brain because I don't know her brain yet. So the only reason I'm sticking around is because she pretty or some shit like that. And once I spend more time with her, I realize she got a brain on her motherfucking got a brain on her. She could think. Oh, now I'm falling in love.
But
I'm not falling in love with
is that before
when
or
I first
after?
see it.
Is that before or after y'all had a physical interaction though? Because I think that's where we might be getting a disconnect. I think because
my whole reason.
Go ahead.
My whole reason to approaching this woman is because I seen that her ass was fat, her face was pretty, or shit like that, her titties was and shit like that. So it made me come up to her. Not because she was smart, not because her brain was, I don't know her brain yet.
Oh, okay, and that's fair.
Yeah.
But may I ask you a question?
Something about her body or whatever kept me around long enough where I got to find out she's fucking super intelligent.
May I ask a question,
You know what
Charlie?
I'm saying? Like, that's what turns me on. Like, if you're not intelligent, you can't even turn me on. You could be pretty or something. I might come up to you and tell me and see what's up. Once you like some other shit, I can't even fuck with that.
No, but I'm asking before that. Okay, you saying you meet her, you're attracted to her, then you recognize she got a brain. I'm asking, right, in between that time, have you been sexually with that person already? It's like for you, do you got to have sex within that time? That's what
we done been.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like,
for example, right?
No, hold on. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna let you rebut. What I'm saying is maybe you can get that attraction, right? Fine. I'm cool with that side, right? But then take some time to find out if that person is someone that you're even attracted to, the way that you're saying that you become attracted, right? And then experience the sexual situation and see what it is. Well, is that just
Okay, I get
off the
what
table?
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Like, is that
But
just
I'm
off
gonna
the
take
table?
accountability for myself.
Because I'm thinking if you can meet someone that you just really vibing with, and you just like, what is that first experience gonna be like? Even if it's good, like if it was good beforehand, what would it be like if you really had feelings for that person and then laid with them? Would it be different then?
Okay, I can agree with you on that, right? But I'm just gonna go about my experiences. See, I ain't like, I'm not saying I'm a first night commando, but I don't got to wait that long to have, we enjoy each other. I don't have to do that. You know what I mean? And then my mentality I have to be around you long enough to even listen to you. Like I have problems with this. I'm not gonna lie. I have to be around you long enough to listen to you. You gotta keep my interest.
I see y'all
You're
ladies.
not
I
going.
got y'all ladies. I promise you. Go ahead.
You feel me? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something that I know I got to deal with that. I know I got to fix it. I know it didn't get me in trouble. You know what I mean? I don't do the same shit. You know, like that's why I'm cooling it on the girlfriend, boyfriend shit. I'm trying to find me a wife. And I want to be a husband, so I got to learn how to be a husband so I can get my wife. So it's shit I got to fix in myself. But that right there is a problem for me because it's usually like, man, I'm just trying to come focus. I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do this. When you want to do something, look, we drunk, we high, we move, we're not having a good time. I'm finna smash.
Okay.
Man, this is just the majority had going with me. Man, I got smashed. If it's good, I done stuck around. Man, that me sticking around, bro. I'm telling you, I'm keeping it real with myself. I'm a fucked up dude. And you know what I'm saying? I've been fucked up by women. So I didn't like get my shit certain way where I won't get hurt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Shorty was right, Mom was right. Mom was right. She like, man, and you been fucked up by women.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let the girls have the floor. I believe like you just summed up everything that you've been saying in all the ways that you said it tonight. You just summed up where you are. You've been fucked up by women, and somebody just typed it. So you're speaking from a level of hurt, and that does change our perception of how we deal with people. It does change our perception of the relationships that we get in. And what I'm trying to get across to you, my brother, is, bro, if you meet someone and you just got through talking about, like, they got to be able to talk, and you got to be able, fine. If they pass them first two tests, right? At least try to see if they can make it past a couple weeks. you feel what I'm saying?
Right, bro. I feel you, bro. That's what I'm on right now. My shit my way I was going about shit didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing some more shit. I'm canceling this shit out. I'm not fucking with the women the way I'm fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change, bro. But I also need the women to change too. Like, dude, I ain't gonna be only putting in this work, being accountable, looking in that mirror, telling I got problems and all that shit. And then I get with you and you on the same bullshit.
Bro, listen to me, Nick. Listen to me, G. It's not up to the women to change. It's up to you to change the type of woman that you will accept into your circle.
Bro,
you feel what I'm saying? Because the world is the world. The world
is the world. I understand what you're saying, bro. But it's like, dude, okay, I didn't get with this motherfucking woman, right? I didn't change all my shit up. I got with this woman. Then come to find out you still on the same bullshit. Like, you still thinking niggas like this. You think women good at hiding shit, bro. Don't act like this is another thing. I don't know why they sit up here and hide like they don't be hiding shit. hiding shit in their closets. Y'all take shit to the dirt, yo. Women are way better concealers and liars than a fucking man. We always tell them ourselves.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I mean to hold yourself accountable, G.
Let me
Like,
go.
dude, you know you be out here on bullshit. Y'all be out here on bullshit, B.
Let me let Nikki respond, and then I'm gonna let Shantae respond. Nikki, go ahead. You had your hand up. And Kim, if you're still there, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go after that.
Yeah, I had my
here.
hand up for a part that he was talking about, but then he threw me off a little bit when he said that he's changed the way he dating. So I'm a little bit still confused on the way he's dating. So I guess my question would be more like, one, where you meeting these females at? That's one. Is it the same category of women that you keep circling around and you keep attracting those type of women? And then second, I was trying to understand really how your dating process is, because then you said you was looking for a wife. Well, if you're looking for a wife, why do you think that the woman that wants to be a wife want to have sex right away off the bat without getting to know who you are first?
You know what I said?
No, I heard you, but how long are you even waiting?
Yeah, you couldn't have heard. You couldn't
Yes,
have heard
I
me. I
did.
said I
You
wanted
never
a wife,
said how
but
long
I
you
know
waited.
I got the chance to be a husband.
I know, but you never said how long you're waiting to find out about if the sex is good. That's what I'm asking. Because if you're wanting to really get an intimate connection with a female, why do you have to have the sex right away? I guess that's mostly, the part of the question I'm trying to figure out. Because you're saying once you get it, then you find out how she is. My thought process is if you meet the person, talk to the person, date the person, get to know the person, then you'll know if you want to do something with her or not do nothing with her, because you already going to know if she is smart or what you call it, dumb or slow or whatever way you want. And then you can save yourself all the heartache by just walking away, because she's not what you're looking for. All you wanted to do is maybe smash, but why smash something that you ain't trying to be with? That's the part I'm not understanding. That's confusing to me. There is no way that I'm going to date a guy, smash them, and then deal with it later. I guess that's why women we do our things a little bit different. We want to get to know you first.
Now, some women.
I mean, that's okay. Let's put it some.
No, thank you, bro.
Okay,
thank
some
you,
women.
bro.
Okay, I'll put like some women because I'm a little bit older. So some women would like to get to know the guy first, see how they are, and then may want to smash. And then sometimes we may find out we don't want to smash because you just said something that we like, oh no, that don't make no sense. So we may not want to. But I'm just trying to understand that part with you. And then where are you meeting these women at? Do not come back and tell me you're trying to meet your wife in the club, because then that's a problem too.
I don't even. First of all, I'm gonna answer your question. Let me answer your
Yeah,
question.
go ahead.
First of all, I don't go to a club. I don't do. Let me answer your question. All right. Don't ask me no question. Then you try to let me.
No, she said go
say
ahead.
what
I said go
She
ahead.
said go ahead, man. She wasn't arguing with you.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought my bad. You're a little country, so I thought you said something.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just playing. I don't go to the club. I don't do that shit. So now, naturally, when I meet women, it's just like normal places like the stove, outside, at work, shit like that. I'm not one of them club ass niggas. I'm not one of them. So I don't do that. And I have a problem with attracting hoes. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a fuck where I meet this woman at. This woman was a fucking hoe. So now I'm trying to change my little attitude up and my shit, because it's got to be something about me.
That's what I was about
that
to
I
say.
keep attracting the same motherfucker.
Bro, but what I was,
you see what I'm saying? I keep attracting the same motherfucker, bro.
Bro. Can I be honest with you, bro? Can I be honest
What's
with you?
that?
Everything that you
bro, you could be chill with me, bro.
You my nigga, but everything you have said tonight has been hoish. So I could understand why you would attract them hoes to you. Because your approach, bro. Like that's why I keep if you don't hear nothing else I'm saying, bro, is change up your approach. Change up the way that you think first before you go, because listen, there's nothing wrong with what you want, but if you haven't changed you will keep doing what you do. Like life is a circle, bro. And in life, if you think about your whole life, there have been certain things that you had to just keep coming up. But once you sort of pass that thing and you make another decision about it, then guess what? You don't really see that same type of thing coming up in your life again, because you've changed your energy, so you've got to have a different insight as into how you're even beginning the dating shit. I understand. I'm a man, bro. I understand wanting some good loving, bro. I understand that. Because we are hunters. We want that. But hold on, listen. But when it comes down to that, it's a different level between fucking, dating, having the potential for looking for a wife. Those are three different areas, and even being married. Hell, then you got divorced. Okay. Those are 5 different areas of life.
Can I tell you? Okay, I'll tell you something about accountability, right?
Okay.
Which I'm finna be perfectly accountable for myself, right? I'm not even like trying to date no motherfucker right now, because I know it's shit I got to work on myself.
And that's
right?
The beginning.
So I understand everything. You're telling me. It's my problem, G. I got a problem. It ain't no problem with the woman and no shit. Let me keep it real with you, G. Me being attracted to hoes keep me from getting hurt. I done been shot, stabbed, hit by a car, all this old shit. The worst pain I ever felt in my life came from a woman. And I don't want to feel that no more. So that's my defense mechanism. I done figured that shit out. And I got to change that if I want me a wife. Because I can't be a husband having that type of mentality. This the whole thing I be saying about accountability, G. And I feel, you know what I'm saying, I deal with a lot of women, and most women don't hold themselves accountable, G. You wasn't doing something. Because it's not hard to keep no nigga. All you got to do is feed him and fuck him.
Shantae.
He ain't going no motherfucking well, and he ain't fucking with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be something wrong with you. Oh no, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'll treat it. No, you might love that nigga, but you loving him the way you want to love him. You're not loving him the way he need to be loved. So it ain't gonna work. You might be loving the shit out there, motherfucking nigga. But is you loving that nigga the way he need to be loved? 9 times out of 10 is no. That's why the shit don't fucking work. And women don't take accountability for that shit. All they say, man, I did everything I could. I loved on that nigga. You most definitely did. But obviously you loved on the nigga the wrong way, because he'll still be there.
Shantae, do you remember when when we had the show and I told you, I said men operate differently in their pain?
Absolutely.
How we can get hurt in our very first relationship, and not our first relationship, but our first serious one.
Yeah.
And that shit can fuck us up all the way until because we develop our emotions because we don't talk.
Yeah.
We don't, we don't have those conversations. We don't have no slumber parties and get with our guys and be like, yo, man, this is what's going on. This is who I'm dating. And these are my emotions. And we just had, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. Go ahead and respond to me to this. Because I saw you had your hand up. What do you feel about this?
Brother Charlie, can I ask you a question, my love?
Mm-hmm. What's up?
What have you done so far in your journey to help you heal from your past hurt?
I don't know what to do to help me heal from that shit. Do I cut women off? Because I'm always going to be the possibility of a motherfucker that hurt me. And like I said, that's the worst pain I ever felt in my life. I don't want to feel. It took me 5 years to get over this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
I do know
dude,
what you mean. I
like,
do know what you
nah.
mean. So
You see what I'm
so
saying? And
brother,
and
sister
by
to
y'all
brother.
being emotional, right, it's easier for y'all.
Well, now
It's
see,
hard for us
but
because we logical.
No, it's
I
not.
gotta think
listen
logical.
to me. Listen to me, brother. I'm talking to you from a sister to a brother, okay? From a sister to a brother.
Mm-hmm.
This is no judgment. I just want you to listen for a minute, okay?
Right.
If you truly, if you, not anybody else, but if you truly want to heal from your past trauma, you are going to have to seek outside help. There is no other way around it. See, this is what happens, sweetheart. We get so entangled in our pain that we can't see the exit door. And so we walk around in a maze. And every time we hit a dead end, we blame the dead end on somebody else. When in actuality, had we used the GPS, the outside navigation system, we could have made it out of the maze to the exit door. And my dear brother, you need to seek some counseling to help guide you through your pain and your trauma to get to a place where, to use your words, you don't attract hoes, where you do attract someone who wants to be a wife the same way you want to be a husband. But you got to understand the energy that you're putting out there, baby. As long as the energy that you're putting out there is full of full of this pain and this trauma, what you're going to attract is those who are also full of pain and trauma. See, because now y'all have something in common. Whether you talk about it or not, you have something in common. There is something comfortable about somebody being in your space that has been through the same thing. But if you want something different, you're going to have to be willing to be uncomfortable. Because, see, what you're used to is comfortable, but you want something that you're not used to. If you're not willing to be uncomfortable in that, then it won't happen. And that's just life. So if you want something different, I would strongly suggest, and I'm not telling you because you're a grown ass man, but I would strongly suggest, as a sister to a brother, that you stop focusing so much on what other people need to do and the accountability that they need to take, and get more deep into your healing journey. That healing journey looks different to different people, but you need to delve more into your healing journey. Whatever Charlie needs to face, the demons that Charlie needs to slay, the old ghosts in the closet that Charlie needs to get rid of. Because once you slay those demons and you release those ghosts, your energy is different. You carry yourself different. You walk in the room and it's a whole different vibe. And then a different kind of woman steps to you because she feels. Yes, we're emotional and it's not a bad thing. That intuition is what attracts us to most of you. So you walk in the room with a different kind of energy, and now a different kind of woman can step to you, and her mindset is totally different. But you got to be willing to be open to that in order for that to change.
Queen, are you still on the phone line?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. I appreciate you for staying on the phone lines. Go ahead and you can speak, and then I'm gonna come to Sister Ita.
Mr. Charlie, I don't know you from a can of paint. And to piggyback what Sister was just telling you, she's absolutely right. Because you have built up walls around you because of past hurt. And the vibe that you give off is attracting toxic people to you. Once you change your vibe, yourself from within, you have to look at yourself and change from within. Like she said, you're going to attract different types of people. But you have to be vulnerable to allow them to get to know you. But first, you have to get to know yourself. What it is that you want, how you want to go about getting it and obtaining it and keeping it. Because you're saying now that you want a wife. A wife is a lifetime commitment. Are you ready for that? At this point in time in life, you're not. You said it yourself. You, out of your own mouth, said that you were a fucked up individual. So at this point, you need to get to a point where you don't say that about yourself. Because when you walk into a room, somebody can see that in you. They see that energy. And you're going to attract a fucked up individual from your own word. But what I would suggest, now she said you can get professional counseling, but you can do self-evaluation, self-reflection. When you look in the mirror, look in that mirror. And the person that you see in that mirror, ask yourself, do you like him? Don't just look to see if your hair is in place, your mustache, beard, or whatever is in place. But look in that mirror and say, if you like that person. And the things that you don't like, change them for yourself. Because that's going to make you a better man for the next woman you come in contact with. And she's going to be the woman for you. I'm landing my plane right there.
And it might be different stages that you got to go through. Like, never get comfortable with getting yourself to the next level. Emotionally, mentally. Ida, what do you have to say? And then I want Shantae to read these comments. I'm going to get ready to end the show tonight. We had a great one tonight.
Yeah, this has been a great one. The only thing I can truly say is self-reflection. Charlie, you said a lot without saying a lot. You actually became more vulnerable after something was said and the keyword was triggered. You became more vulnerable and you actually opened yourself up. And a lot of men don't do that. A lot of men don't know how to be vulnerable with a woman. And like you said, the worst thing that ever happened, the worst hurt that you've ever had was being hurt by a woman. And the thing that you always say is don't put and lump all men together. It's the same thing with lumping all women together. I thank you for being vulnerable tonight because you didn't have to be vulnerable. You didn't have to say, well, this is what I feel. Or this is what you could have just went on and just rapped on what you were saying, how you felt with anger. But you speaking the way you were speaking show your vulnerability. And with you doing that and showing your vulnerability just now, you don't realize you just opened up another level of your healing, of coming out and saying, I because of this. And you're saying you're hurt, and that's why you only say you attract this type of woman. And you only attract this type of woman. Keep being vulnerable the way you are, but be careful who you're vulnerable with. That's the key thing. Because some people will take that and run with it and manipulate it. Don't allow anybody just to manipulate it with you. And I appreciate you for who you are. And I thank you for being the black man that is actually being vulnerable with us and showing your hurt, showing and speaking on your pain. And that way, like you say, when you speak on it and you say what's what, you're better able to deal with what's going on. And like Queen says, you'll be able to attract, and like Shantae will say, you're going to attract the woman that's going to be, after you start healing yourself and reflect on who you are and what you need to change on your inside of yourself, you will attract the woman that's right for you. The woman that's going to be there, that's going to say, okay, you've dealt with this, but we're not going to go through this. What's the problem? We're going to sit down and talk together and not yell at each other. Is we're going to sit down and talk together as one, as an entity. And that's what you say. You have a united front. When you and a woman and a man come together, there's a united front of a foundation, and that solidifies everything for you. She's that helpmate to you, and you're her helpmate. So when somebody's going through something turmoil, y'all help one another out with each other.
Sister Shantae, could you read the comments?
Okay, so going back to the last clip before we got into this wonderful conversation about the masseuse. John Hawkins said, that's a negative. I said, bro, shut up and take notes. Stephanie said, and he's slapping her ass. She's laughing. Felicia Rogers is laughing. And then Stephanie went and got on her plane. She said, talk to y'all later. I got to go. Charlotte is laughing. Queen says, touch is essential. She also says, shut up, rookie. Let her educate. Thank you. She says, better from her man, intense. She says, a professional would not cross that line. Very good. Then she said, calling in. I said, please like and share, family. I also said, people get penalized for being human. Where is the room given for healing? John said, that's just you, sir. Charlotte gave a crazy face, like, what? And I said, right? Queen said, the very reason he has those issues, physical first. Queen also says, your conversation in the first 5 seconds let me know if you're worthy of the kitty. Boom. Charlotte says, that part. John says, facts, Russ. And I said, facts. And then I said, whoo, shit, the wine is needed. And then Queen says, why try to have a relationship with someone you know is dumb or crazy? I said, the new word for tonight, hashtag emotional maturity. Then Charlotte says, and it needs to start whining because, whoo, baby. Then she put some wine glasses. And Miss Queen said, yes. Felicia said that part. She said, did y'all hear that in the back? Kim said the sound was a little muffled, but it got better. Charlotte says hashtag message. I said, I'm sorry if the sound is bad. She said, no, it's good now. As we were talking more into the conversation, I said hashtag shadow work. And then I said, well, at least he's honest, I guess. John said, that's all he's saying for real. He just wants the pie. Then we had Jackson Michael come in, hey, and says, just say you're physically attracted to a woman when you see them, but you are coming like you're just ready to. Every time you see a and not notice anything else to search and seek for in a woman. Felicia says, so he is speaking from hurt. She says, break the cycle. Hurt people, hurt people. And then Jackson Michael came back, bruh, you've been hurt in the past and you don't value sustainable foundational relationships. You're a hitter and mover. And I say that only because of your conversation. I am very much in a debacle listening to you and understanding you. You've been and fucked up and over by women. But you got to ask yourself, if that reason was basically because of you, your actions and obtuse behavior. Bruh, I'ma say you don't like to listen, so counseling ain't gonna help. Okay. You gotta look into yourself for what is and what needs to historically change in and of you. And I said, whoo, bingo. Joan came in. Hey, Joan, it seems that he does not have the skills to build a foundation. He is very defensive. Hey, Kisa. And she says, you have to be what you want to attract. Queen says, boom, there it is. Joan says, hoe energy attracts a hoe. And she says, he needs counseling. Keisha said, when a person loves and treasures themselves, they will then attract a woman that loves themselves and can love you as well. Brokenness draws brokenness. Also, due to trauma, etc., perception of women can be skewed. She says, heal thyself. Jackson says, bruh, I'm going to pray for you because I don't want you to be hurt in 2024. Amen. Edith says he's attracting the wrong type of women, and now it explains the reason for pain that is coming through his voice. Queen says, bring those walls down and self reflection, change from within. Keisha says, yes, because humans are biased to their own thoughts. So speaking to a professional helps you to see from a different perspective. Hashtag vulnerable. Kisa also says he may need help knowing how to change those things. Healing does come in stages. Queen says, thank you, Mr. Charlie, for sharing yourself tonight. Kisa says it's good that he can at least see and know that change is needed. That is a good start.
Well, I personally want to thank my brother for his topic. He wanted to talk about this last week, and we had such a good show. We just went right past it, and I made sure this week that I gave him his time. Um, Mr. Charlie, do you have any final words on your topic?
Mm-hmm. No, man, I appreciate the words of wisdom from everybody. Some of y'all y'all was basically on point, but it's just like, bro, I open myself up and I love so hard, bro. The problem is I don't have no problem with it. I got the problem is I don't want to be hurt. I can't get past that shit. I love this motherfucker. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck.
We understand
I'm
that.
not no bad nigga.
We
You know what I'm
understand.
saying? And I don't want to open myself up, G. Because when I open up, and then I got that shit with and it changed with a woman that I'm gonna get now because I'm gonna have to open up myself with her about my son. I'm gonna have to share that shit with her. She gonna have to understand why some nights I wake up out my sleep and shit like I can't sleep some nights. It's already they killed my son and ain't no justice. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna have to like understand it. And if I open myself up with that deep, G, and she heard me, G, it's every other woman like would never get it, never.
The right
Never get a
one,
chance ever with me.
Charlie, the right one. Trust me, you gonna know when it's ready, when you ready, because you gonna get the right one that's gonna be able to heal you with you gonna heal yourself, but you gonna have the right one that when when the right one comes and touches you, you're going to automatically open up and she not gonna look at you and be like, why you acting weird or why you acting like this. She's going to understand because she's going to have gone through some type of trauma that's similar. You're going to have somebody that's going to go through some type of similar trauma that's not going to question you of why you waking up like this or why you doing that. It's a better understanding when the right woman comes along for you, and you gonna know because it's gonna blow your mind and you're gonna be like, well, damn, she not gonna be like the rest. She's gonna stand out from the rest, and you gonna know because when she step out, she gonna change the trajectory of the whole room.
And you will know because you've done the work on yourself. And Charlie, you got to remember, just like there's good and evil, there's light and dark, and there's love and pain. It comes with the territory.
No
But
pain,
you
no
can't
gain.
be scared. You can't be scared to live your life and step out of there based off of fear. And that's where the work comes in, sweetheart. If you want to be a husband and you want to be in a marriage is work. And all the days are not going to be sunshine and roses and rainbows.
Oh,
But you got to be willing to take the good with the bad, the easy with the rough, right? So you can't let that define whether you want to step out there, but you won't be ready. You won't be ready until you get yourself to a certain emotionally stable foundation
right.
to where even if, as you're kind of going through, for lack of a better term, it's trial and error, right? But don't let that trial and error, it won't rock you so much and shake your foundation so much that you are, that you take it into this heightened level. You'll learn to roll with the punches. You'll learn to let some stuff just roll off your back. She really wasn't the one. It's cool. Next move. You know what I'm saying? But that takes time. That takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not something that you can put a time frame on. And I understand. I know you said that you're 50, but time will make room for what you desire if you let it.
Yep.
There are people who get married at 70 years old. So don't put a time frame on yourself. Don't put a deadline on yourself. The important thing is for you to focus on yourself right now and do some healing so that, once again, like Ida said, you can be open to that woman who does understand how deeply traumatizing it is to lose a child
Yeah.
and can roll with those punches when you have days where you literally cannot speak and you have days where you just don't understand why you're so angry, but you know what it's rooted in. And you have nights where you cannot sleep. And that woman will sit up with you and she
And
won't
talk.
ask you any questions. She won't even require you to say a word, but she will just be there in your space to quietly let you know that she is there for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She'll sit there and let you cry. She not gonna be like, "Well, baby, why you cry?" Let it out. If you want to scream, you want to shout, she gonna tell you, let it out.
She's
Absolutely.
gonna be your peace.
Yep.
Keyword, your
I
peace.
keep I say this every week, damn near.
What?
The definition of love is not fucking Cupid with an
Nope.
arrow.
No.
It ain't all roses.
Love hurts.
Real love comes from a place where there's work.
Vulnerability, acceptance,
You've got
pain.
you've got to look at some shit and be like,
Yeah.
yo, I don't understand this.
Yeah.
And gain understanding
Yeah.
in real love. It don't feel good being in love all the time. And I tell y'all that all the time, like, because all of us are grown and most of us got kids and shit. So if you've ever had to whoop your kid's ass, did you whoop them because you just want to whoop them, or did you whoop them because you loved them and you had to bring some pain to them and they was mad at you and they walked around puffing and they, was it out of love? Like, where was the real love at? And real love, and even bro, I be hearing what you be saying, but the woman that's for you, once you get yourself ready for it, man, she gonna love the fuck out you, bro. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be something different. Even though you
Mm-hmm.
older, it's gonna be different, and you're gonna know it's different. But you gotta put that work in, bro, to make room for that woman.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just you can't give up on it and then expect things to change, bro. You can't keep knocking them same bras from the same areas that talk the same shit that you had the same drinks with, got the same conversation to get them in the
I
bed.
feel you, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Shit, you might need a woman to tell your ass,
Then
no, you
that
ain't
shit
getting no
like,
motherfucking pussy right now.
yeah, cause see that shit like a defense mechanism for me too, right? Cause I know a hoe can't hurt me. I ain't finna give this hoe no ammunition to hurt me.
Oh, she can
You
still
know what I
hurt you.
mean?
She can
So
still hurt
like,
you.
Well, and
no,
and
she's
and
not. No, she's
I
not.
get what
Cause
he's
I
saying. I
expect
get what
her.
I
he's
get what he's
saying.
saying.
Cause I
I
expect her
got
to
you.
be a hoe.
Off initial.
Ain't no. Right, she a hoe. I know she a hoe, so I expect her to do hoe shit. So if she do some hoe shit, I expect that shit ain't gonna hurt me.
Well,
I'm not gonna allow her. I'm not even gonna give her no ammunition to hurt me.
Oh,
what
Okay.
okay.
happens
You see what I'm
is what
saying? So like
happens
that was
is
the defense mechanism too.
Okay,
you've
check
been
this out.
using sex as almost like a drug.
Hold on,
That's
listen.
that's what's happening.
You
You've
use
been
the
using
word
it like a drug.
expect, right? You need to change your
Mm.
expectations. If you change your expectations, the things that you expect will change.
You right. You right. You right. You right. It's just you right. You right, bro. You right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
right.
Like, like if you don't, if like, man, bro, like even when that's why I was saying, even if you meet something that physically is attractive to you, you got to be able to pump the brakes on yourself
Mm-hmm.
before she pumps the brakes on you.
Right.
Right.
So I got a question. So Charlie, what's one of your main key things that you want in a woman that you want your woman? The most important thing.
Other than sex.
I, yeah. What's that key component that
Yeah,
your
y'all,
woman?
yeah. It ain't, I ain't okay.
What happened? What'd you say?
Um, she got the love me, G. I don't
Okay.
know how to say it, but like
Your key component is
she
love
got to
you
love me, man.
wholeheartedly. Okay. I want you to do me a
Like,
favor.
dude, I'm not talking about no sex. No, I'm not talking about no sex, no nothing like that. I'm talking about emotion. Like, dude, I need you to care
I'm
about
with you.
me, love me enough to, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, because I'm finna let you into my world, and my world is very complicated and fucked up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I want
So I
you.
I
need
think
that.
I'm gonna let
I
you
You
go
got
ahead,
to be
Eda. I'm gonna
like,
I
let you
know.
go ahead. I'm gonna let you go
Yeah.
ahead. Eda. But listen, G, I think what you just said is what most men feel, but we never
Feel
fucking
get.
say.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to trust you. I want to be able to love you. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to go through the same shit that I done been through with everybody else. I don't want you to
facts,
be a
bro.
hoe. I don't want
That's
you
a
to do it.
fact,
But
bro.
but we don't say that, bro.
Right.
Right.
Right. That's the problem.
So what we present is the
It's different.
opposite of that.
Mm-hmm.
So when we present that and that's what comes to us, bro, I'm speaking from my own reality, bro.
Right. So the reason why I asked that, Charlie, is because there was a key thing a component that I wanted you to figure out. The one key thing that you always want, and the main thing that you want in a woman that you want for your woman, not in any woman, but your woman in particular. So what you need to do is get a book, get a little notebook, journal, whatever, and write out in that book all your hurt, your pain. But on the flip side of it is the key component at the beginning of that book, before you write out your hurt and pain, write the key components of what you want in the woman that you want for Charlie and Charlie alone. And then look at, once you have that, you have your like you say, you have your beginning recipe of the start of what you want. But once in the back of that book, write out your hurt and your pain. Because one thing about it is, you're holding your hurt and pain in. The best thing to do is write it out.
I'd
Because you
say do
figure
that. I'd say do that with your whole life, not just
you got
when
but you got to
when-
do what I'm saying is write out get out the key thing that he's having is that the key word that he's getting that I'm hearing all this whole time is hurt. I'm hurt. I've been hurt by this one. I've been hurt. Get that out. I want you to write that out. And the only key thing is releasing things is by writing it out. Write out what hurt you the most. What's the things that's causing you, that you feel like that's the hurt, and why you feel so much hatred. It's not saying that you hate women, but the hurt that they've given you, the hatred, and the
feels hate
things that
feels
right,
hatred.
the things that from past relationships. Write it out. Once you write that out in that book, you're releasing those things. Once you release those things, leave it in that book. Leave it in that book, because you're releasing those things, and you can say, okay, you're gonna feel 10 times more. Sometimes people don't realize, they was like, when you write things out, you're releasing those things, because you're saying, I got to really think about this, and I got to really ponder on this, and you're really thinking about it. So when you think about those things, you're bringing them out of your mind that you didn't know you had locked in. You'd be surprised at how many things you will unlock. Write it in your book. Write out the hurt that you're feeling. Sometimes when you write out that hurt, you release it. And that's what it is. You're holding so much anger in with whether the hurt from the murder of your son and the case not being solved, the hurt from the pain of people treating you and mistreating you and telling you you don't know what the hell you're talking about, you don't know what you're doing, but you solve your cases on your own and people not listening to you. Write it out, baby. When you write that out, get that notebook. Keep that notebook on hand. Write it out. When somebody upsets you or pisses you off, like tonight, when you were saying, I don't want this hoe to this and all of that, this woman is the one thing that hurt me. Write it out. Once you write it out, you're gonna see a whole change in you. You're gonna start to see a change. Not only are you gonna need professional help, but this is something for you to reflect for Charlie only.
Right. And then deal with don't stop your emotion when it comes out.
Right.
Let it
flow.
out. If
Let
you
go
want
and
to
let flow.
cry, if you want to curse, if you want to go off, just let all the emotion come out while you writing it, because then that's releasing you and it's releasing your body. Your body will feel lighter. Your brain will feel lighter. You'll have a whole never, way of walking and thinking and talking.
I got mine.
Letting it go. Just let it all go.
See, I see something that needs to happen right before that. You need to create some time to yourself.
Yes.
So that if you go through those emotions while you're writing this stuff out or while you're reflecting on your life, that it's okay to cry. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to
safe space. He needs
get upset. And you ain't got to worry about whether the woman is there to see that. You ain't got to worry about if no friends gonna feel like you punking out. You ain't gotta deal with all of that because you're by yourself and you are dealing with you.
And when you deal with
nobody's gonna deal with you. Nobody is gonna deal with you. Like, let me break it down on myself. Nobody is gonna deal with Russ, aka the Lion King, but Russ.
Right.
And I mean that.
Right.
In the end, y'all remember about a month ago, I had wrote the 10 things that have happened to me, and I said, "Damn, I'm on number. I can't even go past number 8 and read that out loud." And I said I only wrote 10 things because I was just sticking with the number 10. But there are a lot of other things that I thought about in the process of my life.
But you saw a difference, didn't you?
At 48 years old.
Oh yeah.
A weight was lifted.
There's one other.
Go ahead. We're
that I would
getting ready to
say
wrap up.
add
Go
to-
ahead, Kim.
Yeah, there's one other thing I would say to add to that. Is write out or look at what it is to love you.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
All right, Queen.
Yeah, you have to. What
Your
does it take
affirmation.
to love you? And then once you figure out what it is that it takes to love you, give that to the person you want that love from.
Oh.
Be able to give that. So, and that's it's just gonna be a little hard to figure out all what it is to love yourself, but what it is to love you. And you can write that down too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Land in plane there, y'all.
Right. And Jackson said that a daily dot journal would probably assist you.
Yes.
Because you do deal with a lot on a daily basis, though, Charlie, with the things that you do for the community. And sometimes you do so much that you forget about yourself.
Absolutely.
And you got to start on loving yourself. You love and give. But Charlie needs self-care to have loved on himself.
Well, y'all.
Absolutely.
Love you, Charlie.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight.
Love you, Charlie.
Love you, Charlie.
I like his name.
I know. I love you, Charlie.
I knew tonight was going to be a little bit fiery.
Charlie bit me.
I ain't gonna get I'm here.
Yeah.
But yo, I want everybody to tune in on Thursday. Like y'all know I got the relationship ready thing, but that was supposed to be with a co-host, and my co-host sort of faking on me, and they ain't showing up on me. So I got the lines. I got this line thing that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna fuck around and act fucking really crazy on Thursday nights.
How is that different from any other day?
Listen, I might show up. I might show up Thursday because it's the beginning of the year and it's gonna be the first show. I might show up half naked on the
I'm gonna need Russell.
I might show up half naked. I might come on this motherfucker rubbing my nipples and shit. Y'all don't know what I'm gonna do on Thursday. Y'all just get ready.
So Thursday is you
Yeah, that's the day. That's the day somebody else supposed to be.
Thursday is Russell Naked Day. I get
Yeah,
it.
that's the day somebody else on the bottom, right up under me, supposed to be co-hosting with me. But I'm waiting on them.
Some things you just can't. Some things you just can't unhear. Oh my God!
And I'm telling you, you tune in Thursday. Might be some things you just can't unsee. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you. Let the Lord use you.